This isn't everyone, right? Kaito and Kokichi aren't
What's
here.
the point? You bastard.
As the maximum candidate, he's waiting for us to arrive.
No.
We don't know that yet. There's still a chance Kaito is
You
alive.
die.
Maki,
Well,
you are losing to despair.
you don't
So
know.
can it.
That's obvious.
And shut up, Maki. No matter what she has to sacrifice? Are you sure about that, Maki? How you call hope? I know that we can't lose to despair. Something is wrong. Something doesn't feel right. I wonder what Kaido would say at a time like this. What would he say to us? Let's go. No matter what Kokichi's scheme, there's no way we can lose. Let's send some Hope Peak Academy.
Shuichi!
I understand you don't want to believe it, but Kaito's not here anymore. Are you sure?
It'll be okay.
I'm fine. I'll be on my bed the whole time. I'm filled with the Kamal power of hope and magic right now. Look what you're about to do.
You bastard.
Well, excuse me? I'm sorry for waking up this morning, Maki. Time as a tomb, we stepped into those open doors. My assumption is that Kaito killed Kokichi, and Maki was somehow involved. I don't know what hope means to us anymore. What's hope? Are any of there? So those thoughts pierced my mind. I suddenly stopped. I can't think about things like that anymore. The only thing I need to think about is survival.
That's nice.
Now this looks like a trial there.
Why?
What?
No.
There were 2 deaths.
We must do it.
This is the final battle between hope and despair. No, it's not.
Unbelievable.
No rules have been violated. None of my fault, you know.
Okay.
Guys and Dick, I was a dash for guys and true. Man, Scott and Brandon both made yourself a truly decadent class trial. What does decadence mean? Decadence definition. Moral cultural decline is characterized by excessive indulgence in pleasure or luxury. Okay. That's the one who died? Kaito or Kokichi? Kaito went back, so he said. I agree. I will fight to prove it. I will fight with everyone. To grasp the hope on the other side of this truth. I will fight. Yes, we will, Shuichi. We have our case. Now let's do this. I only have whole fragments. Didn't know I had that. That would have been great to know. I assume I got that from Kokichi or something. Spacewalk. Did I not? Did I not equip X-Ray Gauntlet? Did I not equip any of the skills I had gotten from my friends? That's not okay, Shuichi. Your butt down! I'm
Now
about to
then,
fall off the bed.
let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. During the trial, you'll present your
Jeez.
arguments for who the culprit
Yeah, I know I
is
woke you up.
and vote for
You were literally
who
pushing me
done
off the
it.
bed.
Vote correctly, and only the blackened
He
will be
even
punished.
put question marks
If
on
you pick the wrong
Kaito and
person,
Shuichi's. I mean Kokichi's.
I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate.
Graduation is meaningless here. We already know that. We don't need your rules anymore. We'll find our own reasons to live,
Jeez.
and we'll do whatever it takes to survive.
Wow! An actual talking robot! I've never seen one of those before.
Yeah, it's almost like you're one.
Seriously?
What happened to Kokichi? Why isn't he here?
It's not Kokichi.
Aw, don't make that face, killer. This case has some unique circumstances.
Cause this one's voice sounds right.
Circumstances?
Cause for this murder, the victim's identity is completely unknown. Given these circumstances,
Yep.
I decided to start off this class trial while the victim is still anonymous. After all, it'd be a shame if I let such a rare opportunity go to waste.
This hasn't happened before.
Is that possible? I thought everyone had to participate in the class trial.
No, they are. Just not
Don't
directly.
worry, the person who's still alive is
Yeah.
waiting behind the scenes for their cue. It's all part of the overall production. Anyway, let's get this trial moving.
I guess we have no choice but to start the trial under these conditions.
Which is perfectly acceptable.
What's there to even talk about?
Incorrect.
Blacken is the mastermind, Kokichi.
Black is either Maki
Yeah,
or Kaito.
that's the only thing I can think of too.
It's too
Ready,
soon to decide
Shuichi?
anything for certain. We don't even know if Kaito was the victim.
Right.
How long are you going to say that? The victim is
Shut up,
Kaito.
Maki.
End of
You have
discussion.
issues. Deal with them.
But we need to be absolutely sure. If we don't positively identify the victim,
Don't make
the
me
other
have to
person will
freaking.
never show themselves, right?
Before we can identify a suspect, we need to
Don't make me
determine
have to
who
put
the
an
victim
armament
is.
fight you.
Why
I
are we
did that
even
with your
talking
boyfriend.
about something so obvious? What a pain.
The truth will be known. No one thinks that Kaito is the truth. There's a chance Kaito is still alive. If we keep discussing the case, I'm sure we'll see the truth. Let's do this.
The victim has to be Kaito. Kaito was
Incorrect.
taken prisoner by Kokichi,
Correct.
so he could have killed him whenever he wanted. And the hydraulic press had his clothes.
I almost
He can't be the
dead
victim
ass
because
lied
there's
there.
no evidence.
Incorrect statement.
it's wrong! I have evidence that points to Kokichi being the victim. I found this in the hangar.
Is that Kokichi's coat?
Ding ding ding.
Yes. And look here. There are bloodstains on the sleeve. That would indicate that Kokichi suffered an external injury, correct?
Kokichi was injured.
The fact that these were flushed down the toilet implies that they are evidence of crime.
What about it? Kaito's clothes were in the hydraulic press. As long as we have that evidence, there's no doubt that Kaito was the one murdered.
Incorrect.
Yeah, that's right.
They're
It's one of
clothes.
those
You know what's the
irrefutable
easiest thing to
evidence
do?
thingies.
Take off your clothes. Ever since she found the body in the hangar, I just insisted that it's Kaito. And why is that? I don't really understand it. But she'd want to believe Kaito is still alive. Seems Maki is hung up on Kaito's clothes. Digging anything?
Actually, there's something bothering me about the clothes found in the hydraulic press.
Yeah? What about them?
No.
That's it!
The sleeve. There's a hole in it.
Why was only the sleeve sticking out of the hydraulic press?
That too. Actually, yeah.
If Kaito
Only
had been crushed
the
by
sleeve.
the press, the sleeve shouldn't have been empty.
That's not
There
true.
should have been an arm inside the sleeve as well.
He doesn't wear his
So the
sleeves
fact
all
that we
day.
found an empty sleeve should...
Shall I kill that logic?
Her argument is perfectly solid. Kaito doesn't wear his sleeves.
You're dumber than I thought if I have to go out of my way to explain it to you. If you can't even see that, then be quiet. Otherwise, you're just annoying me.
Shunichi, I thought you knew him.
The coat sleeve sticking out of the hydraulic press is rather telling. It couldn't have been anyone else. But Kaito, if you can't see that, then you weren't looking hard enough.
I wasn't looking hard enough. What do you mean?
He always dressed himself in a rather odd manner. He never put his arms through his coat sleeves. So when the hydraulic press crushed him, all that stuck out was his coat sleeve. If you understand, then be quiet already. Otherwise,
He is
you're getting in
correct.
the way. He always dressed himself in a rather odd manner. He never put.
Hold on. Bloodstain.
I'll cut through your words!
That's what I thought it was.
Yes, it's true. Kaito never put his arm through his sleeve.
But
But that was just his right arm. He wore his left sleeve normally. And the left sleeve was the one we
so
found outside
yeah,
the
in both
press.
directions.
Knowing how Kaito wore his coat, that's oddly strange.
Yeah, that's his right arm. I mean, that's his left arm.
Then maybe neither of his arms were through the sleeves.
Huh?
No, he always wore it
It's a
very normal.
possibility. In the end, your reasoning is full of holes.
So is yours.
Stop getting in my way. I have to defeat Kokichi.
He's dead. Get it through your skull.
It's like
Why would you
Maki
do
said,
that?
though. Kaito's gotta be the victim.
No,
Because if Kokichi, the mastermind, was dead, the killing game
Incorrect.
would be over.
what a Monokuma laughing his ass
True.
off.
Monokuma, hurry up and bring Kokichi here. We already know who the victim is.
Huh? Already? You sure it's not too soon?
I think it is.
We need the suspect present, now that he's the subject of our discussion.
Gotcha. I guess I'll bring him out now.
Hello, Kaito Mamota.
Mr. Suspect! That's your cue!
Bring him down.
An exisal?
Kaito Mamota.
Why is an Exisal here?
Haha, whoops, my bad. Seems like I gave you guys a scare, huh?
What is this?
Kaito's voice?
Kaito?
There was a lot going on, so I just hid in an exisal and kind of dozed off. That's why I'm so late. Anyway, what's going on, guys?
Oh, hold on. Then the one that died wasn't Kaito.
Kokichi.
Stupid! That was just a lie! You guys thought I died?
Neither?
I would never! No
They
way!
both are dead, aren't they?
Kokichi?
How do you mimic his voice so
I'm
well?
gonna live till I die. I'm gonna laugh instead of cry.
They're both dead, aren't they?
Wow, that's old. How old are you?
Why else would you be going out of your way to hide in that?
Your appearance right now is fit for a lowly asshole like you.
You're making me blush. You're getting so angry over me.
You're not Kokichi.
That's right, Crack.
Is that really you, Kokichi?
Jack.
You're not Kokichi.
Seriously, how old are you?
Who are you truly?
Then why are you hiding in there? Show yourself.
Oh, this is more for self-defense. Little Miss Cranky Pants would kill
Oh,
me if I
would
showed
she?
myself.
If only you were Kokichi.
I understand how you guys must feel. You can't believe it because I'm like this, right? That's what I thought. In that case, I brought evidence.
You wouldn't need evidence if you were really Kokichi. Kokichi wouldn't fear nothing.
Ta-da! The video camera. It was in the warehouse, but I brought it to the hangar, just in case. Man, that was a smart move. Thanks to this, I filmed it so everyone could see it clearly the moment the victim died.
Really?
What did you say?
Alrighty then. Let's watch this shocking moment. Hey, Monokuma. Can you connect the video camera to the monitor?
Roger that!
And play the tape for us. There's no blood track.
Huh? Kaito?
This is terrible. Why would something like this?
There's no blood drag to it.
I saw it through my fingers. The moment Kaito was crushed. Then
By the way, I'd like to add that this footage has not been doctored in any way.
Also, it's
This video
been
camera
entirely
only has the
doctored.
basic functions. Just the play, record, and pause buttons, so you can't edit after filming it. And of course, I didn't upload it to a computer to edit it either. Right, Monokuma? Oh, you can talk. Your answer is necessary for a fair discussion.
I see. If it's necessary for a fair discussion, then I will answer. No trace of that footage was found
I don't
on
believe
any
for
of the
damn
computers
moment
inside
you're
the
Kokichi.
academy.
You're not Kokichi.
See? If it wasn't connected to any computer, then editing the footage would be impossible. Which means this footage is
That may be
100%
Kaito's corpse.
real.
If it is, then he was dead prior.
If that's the case, then it would seem our suspicions can be lifted. The body
So
we
you can
found
stop
inside
trying to
the
kill us
hangar,
all.
crushed in the hydraulic press, is definitely Kaito.
There's still no blood drag, however. Is that really
poor
him?
Kaito. I can't believe he died such a horrible death. I believe he died with his guts and his brain splattered all over that machine. Stop it! Now I'm starting to not feel well. That's probably because I used my magic to transfer all my barf over to you. I know that's a
Himiko,
joke,
now's
but
not
the
the
thought
time.
of it.
Oh god, now I feel like I'm about to barf. Kokichi had no reason to kill Kaito. So what would he gain by killing Kaito?
It looks like
Exactly.
you finally believe that I'm
He
the
went
one
out
in
of
this
his way to steal
exercise.
her.
Yes. With that, we can definitively...
Incorrect.
Huh? Why?
You filmed the moment the victim died, which means you were present at the scene. As the person who filmed this footage, you're the only one who could be the culprit.
But if the culprit shot the video, why would they go out of
Their
their way?
way to show
Oh,
it.
man, you got me. Yeah.
So you
I'm the
are
culprit.
Kokichi.
Jeez, I totally dug my own grave.
There's not even a person in there.
I decided to participate in this trial in an exasol after I killed Kaito. Of course, it was mostly to make the victim unknown. To jazz up this trial, I took that footage for proof so I could reveal it after you guys get the correct answer. But I totally spaced out. I wasn't supposed to show it right away.
So does that mean you admit to the crime?
Oh,
Shuichi,
man. I dug my own grave
time for you to make your
again.
talent useful.
Well, I don't think you guys will believe any of the excuses I make now. So, I give up.
You're giving up? Does that mean it's been decided?
Is it okay that this trial was so short?
No. Because it
That's
hasn't been decided.
We
Nothing
knew
has
from the
been
very
decided.
start that Kokichi was the killer.
This is false.
But before we vote, I want to say something to Kokichi. You may be the mastermind, but I won't let you escape after you violated the rules. That would desecrate the killing game Junko and Oshima created, right? Your beloved Junko and Oshima.
Junko?
Whatever. It's voting time now. Let's go before Kokichi changes his...
Don't.
No, hold on a second. This isn't right.
Right.
The culprit comes in, confesses to the crime, and the trial ends?
Wow. It's almost like magic.
That's
Almost
not
like
how
being
this
set up.
goes.
Right.
That doesn't sound like the kind of game Kokichi or Monokuma or Junko would play.
Ding ding ding.
What if the mastermind got tired of it?
Incorrect.
The remnants of
That was their
despair were
reason
like
for
that.
living.
No, if they were tired of it, they wouldn't have put all that effort into the video. There would have been no need for this class trial in the first place.
Correct.
Something's not right. We need to get a better feel for the situation. I think Kokichi has some sort of plan. He's trying to trap
It's
us.
Kokichi.
Trap us. Are you saying Kokichi isn't the culprit? Then, are you suggesting one of us is the culprit?
What?
If it's not Kokichi, then the culprit must be one of us.
One of us?
That's not possible.
No, I didn't say that. I was just saying it's dangerous to trust Kokichi.
Shuichi is so distrusting. But it's exactly like Shuichi said. I'm actually not the culprit.
You need to.
What? But that contradicts what you said previously.
Because it's not
First, that was a
Kokichi.
lie. Sorry, I lied again. The real
Kokichi
culprit
never
of this
says
case
sorry.
is super bad at hiding themselves, so I thought I could help. I pretended to be the culprit by using the footage. It made the game more interesting too.
Are you serious?
There we go. Now I can
What's
actually
the
see
truth
this.
and what's a lie? I
God damn
don't
it.
know anymore.
It's fine, because Kokichi is the culprit. He killed Kaito. No matter how much he deceives us, it won't change our minds. The footage shows he did it. Kokichi has to be the only option.
And we both know it. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
There's no doubt that Kokichi is the culprit.
Incorrect.
We all saw that footage from earlier, right?
Kaito got crushed to death. What a horrible video.
Whoever committed that crime, was with Kaito, the hanger.
Which just leaves
No.
Kokichi then.
Then the
Alright,
culprit
restart it.
Kokichi Oma, the mastermind of this entire killing game.
Let's do
And
this.
Kaito's killer.
Safety function.
There's no...
Kaito got crusted.
Incorrect statement.
The safety
Once he was
function
killed
would make
prior,
impossible
it
to
wouldn't have
Kaito
crushed
or
him.
press.
A safety function.
Yes, it was written on the safety precautions.
Why?
The hydraulic
Keep
press
up.
will
You're a
automatically stop if
dumbass.
its infrared sensor detects a living organism.
So the hydraulic press won't move at all if there's a living person under it?
Correct.
Which is why it couldn't have been used to kill Kaito.
Which means it's more likely that Kaito was crushed after being killed by some other means.
So what we saw in that video, he was already
So neither of
dead
them
by
are
then?
alive.
But you could disable the infrared sensor of the safety function with an electro bomb.
No, I don't think Kokichi would use an electro bomb for that purpose. It would have taken down the hangar's alarm system and the Exosoul's remote
Made him too
control.
vulnerable.
It would have put Kokichi at a significant disadvantage.
But you can't be too sure I wouldn't do that. I'm the type who would do anything for
So
fun.
you're definitely not Kokichi. He'd be
Also,
going with
we don't
Shuichi.
have any evidence of a different murder method other than the hydraulic
Yes, we do.
No, we do. I have a plausible theory for the murder.
Get ready, Maki.
What?
Oh,
Damn
oh,
it!
hold on. What was the question? I'm sorry. What was the question?
This is it!
There we go.
There was a swipe pattern bloodstain in the hangar, suggesting a body was dragged.
Correct.
The bloodstain goes from the bathroom all the way to the press.
Oh, that was the restroom where Kaito was being held, wasn't it?
Maki,
Bloodstains
you
were
killed
also
both
found inside the
Kokichi
bathroom.
and
That
Kaito,
can't be
didn't you?
coincidence.
So Kaito was killed in the restroom, then dragged to the press and crushed?
If the bloodstain even was Kaito's.
What?
We only guess that Kaito was killed in the bathroom. Since his body was crushed, we'll never know if Kaito died some other way.
The footage.
There!
And his sleeve indicates
The
penetration.
small hole on the sleeve of Kaito's coat is the key to his cause of death.
The small hole? No. There is no way that hole's got anything to do with a weapon. I'll hit you with my everything you buy will go on sale the next day curse.
Do it. That already happens anyway.
What's wrong? Why are you freaking out all of a sudden?
Because she's the one who brought him the weapon.
I'm not freaking out. I'm just saying it's impossible for the weapon to be that small.
Oh no!
She just panicked. What's the question? Go over and left.
This is it!
The thing above when I clicked.
I believe the weapon
Should have at
is
least
the
given me that
crossbow
one.
found in the bathroom.
A crossbow arrow would certainly leave a hole that small. Can we then conclude that Kaito was shot with that crossbow? If so, that crossbow just might be the actual murder weapon used to kill Kaito.
I see. It's so surprising that a crossbow is the murder weapon.
Seriously, Himiko, what's wrong?
She probably needs to pee. Anyway, about Kaito getting shot. If that was his cause of death, then I wonder who shot him with the crossbow. Well, I already know, but I won't tell you.
He's just playing with us.
Of course,
Then let's
it's
show him
Monokuma's
that
toy
playtime
after all.
is over. Let's show him that the students of Hope's Peak Academy will never submit to despair.
Hope? Despair?
Oh, getting excited over there.
I wonder who shot Kaito with the crossbow. What a mystery, right guys?
Who else but you could have done it?
The shot would need to be fired from inside the hangar.
Correct statement.
That's wrong! Even without going in the hangar, it was possible to land a shot with a crossbow. There was a window in the bathroom of the hangar. Maybe it wasn't possible to get in, but you could have shot through the window. And remember that Kaito was confined to the bathroom.
Himiko, did you kill him?
So if they shot Kaito through the window, they could have killed him in the hangar. Which means the murder suspect list grows to 6 people, including me!
Incorrect. It couldn't be you.
What did you say?
But put plainly, that means
It seems Shuichi wants to make one of us the culprit. Is that it?
Ding ding ding.
Is that what a detective does?
Yes, it is, in this
Do
case.
detectives always accuse people, even when they're
Yeah.
friends?
That's kind of their job.
It seems like it. You suspected Kaito in the previous class trial, too.
No, I didn't.
You're always suspicious of your friends.
what's wrong, Maki? You seem like you're kind of
Maki, you're damn sure the
Of course
culprit
I am.
now.
When we said we would defeat the remnants of despair, someone got in our way.
Yeah, you.
No, you don't understand. I'm not trying to...
It doesn't matter how much you get in my way. I will absolutely defeat Kokichi. I won't let despair escape. I won't let it win.
Now, let's stop this boring fight and continue on with the not-so-boring trial. So we all agree that the murder could be done by anyone and not just me.
Ding ding ding.
That might be true, but I didn't know about the window.
Neither did I.
Really, Himiko? What's the matter?
You've been weird since we mentioned small holes.
What? Are you after my small hole too?
The only person who was after that was Tengen.
Definitely weird.
Look at it this way. Just because the culprit could be anyone, not everyone is a suspect. We can pretty much narrow it down to anyone who knew about the crossbow.
Himiko, Maki,
Knew about any crossbow. In other words, I'm not suspicious.
Himiko and Maki.
There's no way you can consider me.
It does
And
concern me that
Shuichi.
Himiko went to the hangar last night.
Ding ding ding.
Whoa, really? You went to the hangar, Himiko?
Yes, she did. I definitely saw her.
You were watching me?
It's awfully suspicious that you went to the hangar last night. Okay, then the culprit is Himiko.
Wait! Don't say it's me! Maki's more suspicious than I am.
What?
That crossbow came from your research lab, right? You could have gotten that crossbow whenever you wanted.
Anyone could have gone to your research.
I'll
lab.
give the world
She's
a
not the
plus in
only
a
suspect.
minute.
I don't know about that. She's definitely the most suspicious. Even if you make that scary face at me, I'm
Yes,
not
yes, sure.
gonna get
As
scared.
Shuichi stated, the only person who could have done that was
Start
either Maki
panicking,
or
then
someone
we'll
she
know
taught.
that you're the culprit.
I said I'm not the culprit. I swear. Kokichi's the suspicious one. Maki too. They're both the culprits.
Why am I a suspect? Anyone could have entered my research lab.
Yeah, I'll admit that I'm suspicious. Okay, maybe I am the culprit. Maybe I'm the culprit.
Let's do this, Shuichi. Mass panic debate.
And suspect, because I was in the hangar.
Let's go to the crime scene.
My magic.
What do you mean?
Then explain the crossbow.
There's a good
Anyone
magic
could have
source
gotten it
around
from her
here.
recent job.
So I went
Then
there
who
and found
actually
Number one.
Incorrect
I
statement.
heard it! You said that you went to the hangar empty-handed, but that's a lie, isn't it?
What are you talking about? It's not a lie.
But Kibo saw you.
Yes, he
He
did.
said you were headed toward the hangar carrying a large black bag.
I don't know why, but I somehow
Yes,
got Sumugi
Himiko
and
was
Cable mixed
definitely
up.
carrying a large
So-
black bag.
I almost said Sumugi saw you.
That was probably Sumugi cosplay.
She can't cosplay real people. As far as we know.
Cosplay as someone unless they're a fictional
As far as
character.
we know.
Himiko,
As far
this
as
is the
we
bag you
know.
were carrying, isn't it?
That's the crossbow case.
There's no mistake. That is the bag I saw Himiko carrying.
Sweet, are you like pulling this shit out of a back pocket, or are you just showing pictures of it? Seriously, where the hell are you getting the evidence?
Himiko went to the hangar with a crossbow?
Yep.
Uh-oh. Well, it's decided then.
Wait, that's wrong.
Himiko's not the culprit.
I just brought it there. I didn't shoot it. It's the truth. Please
I don't
believe me.
asked you for it, did he not?
You're right. I believe you. Himiko is totally telling the truth.
Not you. If you believe me, it makes me look like
Exactly.
a phony.
That is true.
I'm not the culprit.
Yeah, I totally agree.
I only carried the case.
Yep,
Not
yep,
the
that's
plastic.
true too.
And I didn't even use the crossbow.
Another true statement.
And that's all. I didn't do anything else in the hangar.
100% exact.
The Mundo.
Why does this all sound so fishy?
Kokichi won't shut up! Get out of my head, Kokichi!
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree.
I only carried the case.
She's correct.
Yep, yep, that's true too.
And I didn't even use
Agree. I still don't have a thing to
I
say
don't think
for when I
Himiko used
agree.
the crossbow. More accurately, she couldn't use it.
Couldn't use it? Why not?
She's an
The
idiot.
crossbow inside this case was disassembled.
To put it plainly, she's a dumbass.
Kaito and I learned how to assemble the crossbow from Maki, so we could have done it. But I don't believe someone without the proper training could have assembled it.
Well, what if Maki taught Himiko how to assemble the crossbow?
Okay, did you?
She didn't teach me that. Right, Maki? What's wrong? Are you mad about before? Sorry. I thought they were gonna suspect me, so I lied.
I really have to question your morals if you're blaming Maki for your lie, Himiko.
I don't think you're allowed to say something like that.
Yeah,
Sorry, Maki.
Fake Kokichi, you don't exactly have to speak.
Can you tell them the truth?
Fine. I'm not going to lie. I didn't teach Himiko how to assemble the crossbow. She couldn't have used it.
See? I told you! It's just like I said. Everyone who suspected
However,
me needs to apologize right now!
it was left
She changed back
in the
so
bag.
fast. I think I might have whiplash now.
Then, why did you bring the crossbow to the hangar, Himiko?
That was a joke.
I was asked to.
Kaito? It's a joke. It's Kaito Mamota. I just wanted to see what happened.
That's it.
I really just wanted to see what happened.
Kaito?
Huh? Kaito?
Only Kaito or Kokichi would have asked for a crossbow to be brought to the hangar. Because Kaito knows how to assemble the crossbow, he certainly could have used it.
Which is why the poison was also in. The arrows from it were
I can't
were
imagine
coded
that
in it.
anyone else would have asked Himiko.
I do not think she would bring it at Kokichi's request.
Of course
Exactly.
not. Why would I ever listen to Kokichi?
Exactly.
Because I know you
Kaito Mamota.
Nuh-uh. I hate you!
but I like you.
Hey, don't play with
That
Himiko.
is evil, man. Fake Kokichi still being evil. To think that Kyle asked Himiko to do it. I'll do something about all this. That's a promise.
But why were you keeping that a secret, Himiko?
Well, Kaito sorta asked me to keep it a secret. Then Kaito died and I got scared. I thought it was gonna be next.
You're the worst for trying to pin the blame on Maki just for that reason. Maki, teach this dumb monkey the true terror of human beings.
Don't bully the person you like.
This is way beyond bullying a grade school crush.
Himiko,
This is so
when exactly
dumb.
did Kaito ask you to do this?
I think it was around evening yesterday. I was so nervous about fighting Kokichi, I couldn't get to sleep. So I took a walk near the hangar, and that's when Kaito called out to me. I got startled and
Hey, well, you were out and about at night.
and then he asked
So,
me
did
to
you
get him a
see-
crossbow.
Literally, that is when you saw her.
That one part was You know what? Never mind. So if Kaito asked for a crossbow,
Wait. I didn't see that originally.
does that mean he was going to kill Kokichi?
No, he said it was to disable Kokichi. I wouldn't have helped him otherwise. I trusted Kaito.
Which is why he was trying to find the antidote.
That's when I witnessed Himiko.
But then, what did Kaito do after he had the crossbow?
I don't know. I just handed him the crossbow, then went right back to the dorms.
Presumably, Kaito tried to attack Kokichi, only to be disarmed of the crossbow. And then, Kokichi returned fire and shot Kaito.
No.
That sequence of events...
Incorrect
seemed
statement.
No, it happened a little differently. Both Kaito
Yep.
and Kokichi
They each
shot
have
the
arrows.
crossbow.
It's all three of the arrows. Those arrows are gonna be worth something. I don't give a shit. Either way, Kaito's coat or Kokichi's clothes.
This is it!
I will use those arrows as a goddamn piece of evidence. I don't give a shit.
The same kind of hole that was found in Kaito's coat.
Kokichi was shot by the crossbow too?
And it was Kaito who shot him, right?
I'm not sure. I don't remember anything like that.
You don't remember
Because you're not
exactly how
Kokichi.
they were shot?
There is no doubt that they shot each other with the crossbow. But,
It doesn't matter.
huh?
It doesn't matter what happened in between. In the end,
Incorrect.
Kokichi killed Kaito.
Why? Does she know something?
Maybe doesn't matter what happened in the middle. 'Cause in the end, there's no mistake that Kokichi killed Kaito.
Then let's hurry up and vote.
No, it's too
No.
soon. There are still mysteries.
Who cares about that? We already know who the culprit is.
No,
You
we
sure
don't.
about that?
Huh?
What? Now he's joining in?
As the one running this trial, it bothers me when anyone says
Yeah.
mysteries don't matter. It affects the
Every
overall
bit of mystery is
entertainment
important.
value, so I encourage you to really think about things. After all, there should be some mysteries that still matter.
Agreed.
For
After all,
example, is Kokichi really inside
Yeah.
that exisal? Stuff like that.
What?
What are you saying? We already finished that discussion a while ago.
Kokichi's gotta still be alive since the killing game's still going. His voice is even coming from the exisal and everything.
But we heard it speak in Kaito's voice
Yeah,
earlier.
we did.
Didn't we?
Kokichi never mentioned that he
Don't
was
rely on
capable
that.
of doing that.
After all, this exisal has a voice changer.
Exactly.
Ha! Because of that, nobody realizes I'm pretending to be Kokichi. But no more! Sorry for the wait, guys!
See? Kaito wouldn't play around like that.
The luminary of the stars has arrived. This time for
It's
real.
neither.
What? What's going on?
I told you, I'm Kaito. I was just pretending to be Kokichi is all. There's a bit of a situation going on, so I didn't really have a choice. Sorry about tricking you guys like that. My bad.
Definitely not Kaito.
Don't be stupid. How many times are you going to be tricked by him? That's Kokichi pretending to be Kaito.
Hey now, Maki.
It's not.
Don't you believe me?
Don't ever call me that!
Whoa there, chill. You really think I'm Kokichi? I mean, I guess I understand. Sorry, I can't really get out of this thing right now.
Why not?
I can't move because of the injury I got from Kokichi. It's so bad I can't even stand. That's why I'm in this exisal.
Is that
It left the
so?
top.
But if you guys don't believe me, then we can't move on. So, you're up, Shuichi.
What? Me?
Explain to everyone how I wasn't the one that died.
No, maybe that's just what I want to believe. Is it really true? That story ended with Kaito or Kokichi being the victim. Can't look away from the truth. Damn it. What's the evidence we have points to Kaito?
Shuichi, just hurry up and tell everyone why I'm not dead. Should be easy.
No, I won't. Because
You're not Kaito or Kokichi.
Kaito is already dead.
Despair will never die! Good, good! This is already more entertaining! Now, the Ultimate Academy is proud to
Oh,
present
yeah.
its very own more phenomenal
Kaito
trial
thought that Kokichi
grounds.
is dead. Neither are living.
All right, let's give it everything we've got!
Wait, does this mean... It really does. You have a lifting thing for the exisal? That's amazing. Wait, why isn't he lifting? It's just gonna be me and Maki, isn't it? Yep.
I suspect that Kaito is inside the exisal.
I got this! Unless he comes out of the exisal, we can't confirm that.
Ding ding ding.
He said that he can't leave the exisal because he's injured.
Did you watch the footage? Kaito was the one who got crushed.
Is it possible that Kokichi got lucky?
Did you watch the footage?
Damn it, that was
Kaito was the one who got crushed.
dumbass. It's kinda perfect.
If there was an arrow hole on Kokichi's
I got this! Kaito's clothes had arrow holes too.
I want to believe Kaito is still
The mastermind is still alive. inside that exisal.
Why are you so opposed?
I got this! Because the evidence doesn't support the claim that Kaito is still alive.
But he said that he can't leave the exisal because he's...
I suspect that Kaito is inside.
I got this! Unless he comes out of the exisal, we can't confirm that.
He said that he can't leave the...
Maki!
Anyone who knows about Kaito's injury can make that claim.
Is it possible that Kokichi got crushed?
Did you watch the
Incorrect.
footage? Kaito was the one who got crushed.
But there was an arrow.
They are
Got
both
this.
dead.
Kaito's clothes had arrow holes too.
I want to believe...
The mastermind is still alive. Inside that exisal.
Why are you...
I got this! Because the evidence doesn't support the claim that Kaito is still alive. Oh no!
Oh shit. I was matching triangle.
This is our answer.
I don't count her.
I don't want to believe it. In a way, I still can't. But the evidence shows that Kaito must be the one who died.
Peachy died as well.
I hate it. I hate it so much. But it's the truth.
I see. If that's the conclusion you've arrived at, Shuichi,
I believe
then
they're
there
both
must be
dead.
no mistake.
Then the one here is...
Looks like I messed around too much.
Sorry, that was just a little joke.
What a sick joke!
You're still an asshole.
True, and I can't forgive him. But we still need to stay calm, be rational. Because we need to get to the truth of Kaito's death.
Yeah! Just keep calm and carry on!
Why are you saying that? What part of that was calm?
Getting
That's
back
the
on
point.
target. Why don't we examine the crossbow a little more closely? I think we need to get all the facts straight, so we don't fall for any more lies.
I agree, but... What do you think, Maki?
Fine.
Okay, let's discuss that then.
Why are you acting like you're in charge of things?
So if we assume that Kaito and I shot each other with the crossbow, then the most efficient way to solve this is to set up a timeline of events.
Hey, I said, why are you...
Alrighty then! Let the debate begin! When the crossbow fired, what was even going on?
As if you need to ask, you were there!
The crossbow was in Kaito's possession first. He probably fired the first shot at Kokichi too.
Then Kokichi disarmed Kaito, bow, and returned fire.
I didn't take the crossbow from Kaito. I secretly brought a different one.
But only one crossbow was... The other two are still in my research lab.
She's right.
Still, only one arrow was fired.
Incorrect.
That's wrong! Wait, Himiko. What do you mean, one arrow?
There was three.
Well,
Oh, motherfuckers! I
Kaito won
told you
arrow,
I used that
so-
three as a piece of evidence. I knew it was important. I don't care. I knew that was important. I knew
There's
it
no
was.
way I got that wrong.
Well then, that's...
That's strange because there were
There were
three
arrows in the
arrows.
bathroom, remember?
3? I know I only gave him one. Kaito even told me to only bring him one. He said he wanted to avoid fighting.
Ingo said that she only brought one.
Maybe Kokichi...
Why would Kokichi have two
Yeah.
arrows when he didn't have a crossbow to fire them?
But we know for certain that 3 arrows were recovered from the scene.
It's almost like something else is going on here.
All 3 arrows had blood on them.
And altogether, their clothes had 3 perforations in them.
Correct. One on
So
Kokichi's
we know
back,
for
one on
certain that they
Kokichi's
shot
right
2
arm,
arrows at each other.
and one on Kaito's left. I don't think Himiko's lying. Could have happened. Think. Need to think. Breathe. It's time to think. Excuse me. Oh, Himiko get home. I'm sorry. I read how many arrows did he have for some reason. I read the Himiko part, I would have got that. Damn it. I realized I misread it that badly. Were all the arrows inside the hanger from the start? What? No. They couldn't have been. I ain't hit a single one of those until now. Hit another. Who brought the 2 arrows? Here's the deal breaker. Third party.
Could it?
A third party?
Yes.
Someone besides Kokichi or Himiko?
That's just a guess, though. There's no way a third party exists.
If a third party did exist, why would they bring 2 arrows?
Kaito was the only one with a crossbow. I made sure I handed it to him.
Kaito said he only needed 1 arrow. Clearly, he didn't want to fight.
Yeah, that's right.
So the other 2 arrows weren't for Kaito. They were for the third party to use themselves.
So the third party didn't
Okay.
hand the arrows through the window. Instead, they went into the hangar and shot the
Nope.
crossbow themselves?
Impossible. There was an alarm system and an electric barrier around the hangar.
Yeah, That hangar should have been completely closed off, right?
No. It was Claudette. What method did they use? Exosol.
That's it. The Exosol. The
So the
Exosol
culprit
can
is
be
the
used to
one
enter
in the
hangar.
Exosol right now.
We couldn't get in because of the alarm system and the electric barrier. But that shouldn't have been a problem for any of the Exosols, right? So if you wanted to enter the hangar,
The one
all
even
you
went
had to do
in.
was
There was an
pilot
extra Exosol in there.
I saw an Exosol enter the hangar last night. So was this third party
Yep.
piloting it?
By the way, I just want to confirm something with Monokuma. Would the alarm still go off if there was a person
Nope.
inside an exosol?
Well, I wasn't trying to keep this secret, but since it's about the details of the hangar, I guess I can tell you guys. It makes sense that the alarm system and electric barrier wouldn't react to an exosol. After all, the hangar is where the exosols are supposed to be stored. It'd be a hassle to disable the security every time
Yeah.
an exosol comes and goes,
So
you
you
know?
right.
So even if someone is inside an
Ding, ding,
exosol,
ding.
the security system wouldn't catch them.
We have a winner.
Because it'd be a hassle to leave the exosol every time you have to put it away.
You have to leave it anyway.
Like Shuichi said, a third party got in an exosol and entered the hangar? But can just anyone pilot an exosol?
Well, Kokichi,
It's surprisingly easy. If you use both hands, both feet, and both nipples, you can do it.
Nipples
What
too!
happens is that you like,
Anyway, this third party commandeered an Exosol and infiltrated the hangar. That same person must have brought the other two arrows with them.
I told you that's impossible.
sometimes we're just talking our minds.
There's no way you can get through security if you pilot an exosol. It's not possible.
What? Not possible.
You tried it? Why won't you tell me?
if someone was piloting the exosol, they could have used it to enter the hangar.
That's not possible.
Is operating the exosol really that difficult?
Do we even know how to get inside an exosol? Outside the hangar, there were 4 exosols. And they were all moving too.
I was controlling them remotely.
The electro hammers weren't an option. Yesterday, all the still recharging.
Correct statement.
Wait, not all of the electro hammers were being charged. I know because I found one. There was a used electro hammer near Monokuma and
It just so
Exosols.
happens to be Maki's.
That electro hammer used by the third party? Maybe they used it to disable an exosol.
Yes, I think so.
Agree. I concur.
When I saw them last afternoon, there were 4 Exosols. But this morning,
Blue,
there were only
yellow, pink. Missing 2 were
I noticed
green,
that too.
red.
Was the missing exosol taken by this third party?
Shuichi is getting warmer. How about you say the answer right now? Who did it? Who is this third party?
You're doing it the third part. That's easy.
It's you!
Maki.
Maki. You're the third party we're looking for, aren't you?
What? It's Maki?
What are you saying?
Remember what Kokichi said.
But be careful. The electro hammer runs out of battery pretty quickly. So if you use it against Nexus, they'll run out of juice with just one shot. Got
The
it?
electro hammer needs to be recharged for 24 hours after it runs out of battery. That hammer was used last afternoon, so it couldn't have been used this morning.
You were the only one without a hammer.
When we were all gathered in the dining hall this morning,
Monkey, where's your electro hammer? I don't need it.
Maki was the only one without an electro hammer, wasn't she?
Yep.
Knowing that, the electro hammer I found could only have belonged to Maki.
Ding, ding,
That leads me
ding.
to the conclusion
Since there's
that
6
Maki
people who could
must
use
be the
them,
third party.
and only one didn't have the hammer.
She also knows how to assemble the crossbow and could have returned it to her lab later.
You brought a different crossbow than the one Kaito had, right?
Ding, ding, ding.
Maki took 2 arrows and her own crossbow from her lab. Disabled
Used
the
one
exasol
to shoot
with an electro hammer.
him in the back and
Infiltrated
one
the
to
hangar.
shoot him in the hand.
Now we just have to figure out what happened after.
I'll kill your logic.
Uh-oh. She's getting feisty now.
Why are you doing this?
What?
Are you getting in my way?
Getting in your way? Maki, what are you...
Yes, I'm the third party.
Huh?
I admit to going into the hangar with an exasol, and then shooting the crossbow. I didn't kill anyone.
You just shot him in the spine. You're right, all you did was shoot him in the fucking
You're
spine.
right. I used
Shit.
the electro hammer, and I used the exasol to enter the hangar too. I also shot the crossbow there. However, I'm not the culprit. Because the crossbow is not the murder weapon. You're right. I used the electro hammer. And I used the exasol to enter the hangar too. I also shot the crossbow there. However, I'm not the culprit. Because the crossbow is not the murder weapon.
The crossbow is not the murder weapon? What do you mean?
The arrows left holes in their clothes. Think about the locations of the wounds. They were on his arm and back. An arrow to each of those spots wouldn't result in a fatal injury.
Correct.
Watch
Poison.
for your words. It wouldn't matter where the arrow hit if it were poisoned.
Poison?
I noticed something about the
Ultima
poison in my eye
Assassin.
during the investigation. There was just a little less in the bottle than before. If that poison had been applied to those arrows, they would have been lethal, no matter where they connected.
Maki, do you have a rebuttal?
What's the matter? Why don't you say anything? Don't tell me. Are you really the culprit?
There's no way she is! Cause... why would she kill Kaito?
I can't understand if you don't explain anything!
Maki is still fighting.
Huh? Fighting?
What do you mean?
Do you remember that Maki said she would do anything to defeat Kokichi? Maki is trying to kill Kokichi in this class trial. She wants to kill the mastermind, a remnant of despair.
Then when Maki said she would sacrifice anything, she meant...
Even us.
That's it! She plans to sacrifice all of our lives in order to kill Kokichi.
Sacrifice us?
Then, by hiding the truth, Maki was trying to get us to arrive at the wrong answer.
Oh wow,
Just
look,
to
it was
kill
one of my
Kokichi
two
and the
guesses.
rest of us along with him?
Doesn't that mean that Maki's the culprit?
Yes, it does.
She knew what happened and tried to hide it from us.
No, really.
But that mischievous plan was ruined, all thanks to Shuichi here. Too bad,
But is that the truth?
I already predicted this would happen.
You knew all along that Maki was the culprit. That's why you've been so calm.
This isn't over.
Hmm?
Maybe we do have the truth now, but this isn't over.
Right.
We have a choice to make. We don't have to follow where the evidence leads.
Huh? What do you mean?
No.
Does
I
this
ain't off
mean
myself
you're
for
gonna
your
vote
shit.
someone else, even if it's not the truth?
Someone else? You mean vote incorrectly on purpose?
What did you say?
Kaito told me that only I would be able to grasp what lies beyond the truth. That means finding the truth is not enough. We need to grasp the hope just beyond it. So Maki, please tell us the truth. The truth that only you know.
How's the desktop audio going off?
So Kaito said that to you. Then, does that mean you guys made up before he died?
Eh?
Yeah, when I went to see him yesterday.
I should have punched him in the
I
face.
see. Okay, I'll talk about it. Especially since it's my responsibility for involving everyone.
Bitch, I ain't dying for you.
Shuichi, you're so persistent. Were you always
Sorry,
like that?
Mike, I got no intention of dying tonight.
I think so. Maybe Kaito's charisma is starting to rub off on me.
That guy.
In which case, bitch, I'm saying I don't care. I ain't down for Maki. I ain't dying for Kyoko. I ain't dying for you.
Then what really happened?
Maki, please tell us.
Please.
You ain't even my love interest.
So, Maki began telling.
Don't just start narrating things. You're
Yeah, I was about to say, shut up, Monokuma.
Well, I guess this turn of events isn't exactly boring either.
Let's try out intermission. Really? I saved right, but it ain't right. I'm gonna save. Saved right before the intermission. I was like, is this gonna just keep going, or is there gonna be an intermission? So I was like, I'm saving. I don't give a shit.
Well, now.
Oh, okay. Probably Monotaro or something in there. I don't believe it's Kokichi. For a damn minute.
The flashback light became the motive. When Kokichi remembered that he was a remnant of despair, I planned to kill him. I thought that if I killed him, this game, and the battle between hope and despair, would end. I was confident in my talent as an assassin. I knew
So
I
you
would
were
be able
willing to
do it.
kill
We've tried to
Kokichi,
end this killing game before, but...
even though he was gonna stop.
Huh?
That's what I thought. I knew Kokichi would take advantage of my naivete, simply because it's him.
Maki totally gets me.
That's why. I needed to settle it myself. I took the poison arrows and the crossbow, and broke into the hangar with an exisal. But when I entered the hangar, I saw something I never expected. Kaito and Kokichi were fighting each other.
Oh, wow.
Kokichi was shot in the arm with a crossbow arrow, probably by Kaito when he fought back. Both of them stopped and looked at the exisal, most likely surprised by its sudden appearance.
Yeah.
Kokichi immediately took out his remote and attempted to control the exisal I was in.
So you killed him.
I jumped out of the exisal before he could, and shot Kokichi in the back with an arrow. That should have been enough to stop him, since the arrow was coated with poison.
The Strike 9 poison, correct? But why pick that particular poison? Some of the
Because it had
poisons
no
in that
antidote.
were far more lethal.
I wanted Kokichi to confess his true intentions before he died,
Or that.
and find out why he was always lying and trying to confuse us.
What do you mean?
If he was the mastermind, it would have been easier for him to hide in the shadows, right? He could have made it seem as if the late Junko was secretly behind this killing game. That way, he could reveal himself as the surprise mastermind to liven up the game. Because of his suspicious actions, anyone would already suspect him as the mastermind. Especially with that message in the courtyard. Kokichi said it was a hint, but was it necessary for him to go out of his way just for a hint?
As a remnant of despair, I imagine he wanted to feel the despair of his plan being thwarted.
I think that if he wanted the thrill, he would have carried
Yeah.
out the plan carefully. So when his carefully laid out plan goes to waste, he would be in utter despair.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Maki must have wanted to hear it directly from Kokichi himself.
But it was pointless.
Like how
I was a fool for
Mio
thinking
says
he
to
had a
Triple
serious
X's.
talk with him.
Did it.
What are you...
What's that? I don't understand anything you're saying.
anything you're saying. But anyway, why are you starting a killing game when it should have ended? You already know it's all meaningless, and that I'm the mastermind. Do you love killing?
Kokichi wasn't the bad guy.
Shut up, you asshole! I
You
realized
killed
it
an
was
innocent
pointless to
man.
Continue the conversation, so I shot the final arrow. But then
Kaito intervened.
what?
Kaito protected Kokichi?
Why? Why would Kaito protect Kokichi?
At that moment, my mind went blank. I knew I had to do something about the poison.
Which is why the antidote.
I rushed to Shuichi's research lab for the
There
antidote.
isn't one, dumb fuck.
So you didn't have the antidote with you at the time.
I used Strike 9 poison to torture Kokichi for info, but I planned to kill him from the start.
That's so mean!
Which means you can't be
That
Kokichi.
was my first mistake. Because of that,
You what?
I ended up killing Kaito. When I returned with the antidote, the hangar shutter had been closed. I assumed it was Kokichi's doing. But because of that, I couldn't enter the hangar anymore. I needed to give Kaito the antidote somehow, so I went to the bathroom window. Kaito, can you hear me? Quick, drink this antidote! After calling out to him, I chucked the antidote through the bathroom window.
Wasn't in there.
Kaito noticed it and grabbed the antidote,
Oh.
but Kokichi stole it from him.
Sorry, but I can't die here, since I'm the mastermind of this killing game.
Wait! There's only one antidote!
Oh, you don't have to worry about Kaito. He fulfilled his dream, right? He already went to space.
Damn it!
Stop!
Phew, I feel so much better. I guess that's a wrap. Or maybe not. Because now another class trial is going to start.
Last trial?
You'll be the Blackened for this case, you know. The Blackened who killed Kaito.
I killed...
Shut
That is right in his spine. How the fuck is he moving?
Like hell am I gonna let you have your way?
Kaito! Why did you protect Kokichi? If you didn't help him, then...
I couldn't help it. Even if it's Kokichi, I can't have you kill anybody.
What?
Aw, Kaito wasn't protecting me. He was protecting Maki. The situation
Damn,
just got
that
way
is
worse.
deep in his spine. Seriously,
Maki
how the
is
hell
gonna
is he
become the
moving?
Blackened responsible for killing you. All because you protected me.
Don't you worry, Makiro. I'm not gonna die that easily. Just leave it to me. I'll put an end to this killing game.
You're still full of energy. Even like that, you really are not boring.
What?
I want to see what a dying Kaito can do. So, show me what you've got. I won't meddle with your plans.
What are you?
Don't mind me. Run, Makiro. Just hurry up and run. And live. You gotta live. Run.
But I refused to give up. I tried to enter the hangar by breaking the control panel with my knife.
That's what slash marks were about.
I couldn't.
So that's where the marks in the control panel came from, huh?
After that,
Well, at least I was right about her killing Kaito.
once more, but I didn't see anyone. The bathroom door was closed. I called out, but neither Kaito nor Kokichi answered. I couldn't do anything anymore. All I could do was leave. That's when I made up my mind. As the Blackened who killed Kaito, I would kill Kokichi during this class trial in exchange for all of your lives.
Excuse me,
That's
bitch.
what happened.
I ain't doing it for him. I
Then
ain't doing it for
Kokichi,
Kyoko.
knowing what he knew,
I ain't doing it for
still helped
Naito. I ain't
Maki cover up
damn
her
sure
crime.
ain't doing it for you.
Was that why you smushed Kaito in the hydraulic press?
Kaito wanted Maki to be spotless. As his friend, I felt obliged to help him.
How dare you make fun of him? You call yourself a friend? You enjoyed watching us suffer. You.
He's a
fucking
bit
asshole.
sadistic.
Ooh, Maki is so scary. Good thing I'm in this exosoul. Pretty sure Maki would have already killed me if I was out there in the flesh. So,
Bet you would have been
what are
gunned
everyone's
down.
plans now? With the truth out in the open, who are you guys gonna vote for? You can vote for me, but if you do, we'll all die together. Or vote for Maki and live. Well, choose whichever you want. I don't care either way.
Why? Why are you so calm? Your life depends on this too.
Who cares? Just choose already. Come on, who are you gonna vote for?
No, we can't vote yet.
Ding, ding,
We
ding.
don't have the whole truth.
Ding, ding, ding.
This case isn't over.
Huh?
Thank you for telling us everything, Maki. Thanks to you,
Thanks to you,
I finally understand.
we can understand it.
There's another hidden truth within your testimony.
Damn right. What did Kaito do?
Yes, I'm positive. Because there's something wrong with the testimony you've given us. I was
That was a
wrong.
joke. Is this really what I'm meant to say? The freaking control panel?
That's it.
I thought that would be it,
Maki said
but
she used a
in
knife to
what
try to break the
fucking
control
case?
panel and enter the hangar.
Wait, yeah,
That doesn't make sense.
the alarm
because there's
system.
an alarm system on the shutter.
Oh, yeah! The alarm should have gone off if someone got close to the shutter.
I was too focused to notice at the time. But now that you mention it, it is odd.
Maybe the sensor just missed her.
Nah, the security there isn't that
Yeah.
sloppy. If a shady person got near the shutter,
Shady
the
person.
alarm would have gone off without question.
Then why didn't the alarm go off?
Like I told you,
It's the same.
this isn't over. There's still a hidden truth to find.
Let's do the Shuichi round 2.
I did attempt to enter the hangar. And I tried to destroy the control panel
Still
with my knife.
damn sure ain't dying for you.
At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
But if you had approached the shutter, the alarm would have been activated with 100% certainty.
Incorrect statement.
is a way to disable the alarm system. An electro bomb would take it down.
But Maki only had one bomb, and she used
Yeah.
it during the raid this morning.
But Kokichi had another
The
one.
only other person who could have used one is Kokichi, right?
Huh? Why would I use an electro bomb? I have no
That's
reason
what we're
shut
trying
off
to
the alarm,
find out.
right? I'd be at a disadvantage if I did that.
I guess so.
I've got
Practice
it.
then.
Disabling the alarm system wasn't the real objective.
What?
That's it.
Disabling the safety function.
It was to deactivate the safety function on the press.
Deactivate.
Kaito killed himself.
The electro bomb wouldn't have just taken down the alarm system. It also would have disabled the hydraulic press's safety function.
And then cut the
That's
button.
true, but
Put the wire to the
why would he
button.
do that?
There's only one reason that anyone would want to do that. But if I'm right, it means that we've been thinking about this all wrong.
It's like suicide.
All wrong.
That's it! Kaito's cause of death.
What?
Wait, so Kaito was the culprit.
If the electro bomb is
Kaito was the victim and the culprit. I was right.
Maybe Kaito didn't die by poison. It could be something else entirely.
Would be the hydraulic
This is it.
press.
The hydraulic press. Kaito could have been killed by the
Ooh.
press after all.
Kaito, I'm so sorry, man.
If the safety was off, the press could
Ooh.
have crushed Kaito while he was still alive.
Oh, that.
Right after I
That's
drew the
nasty.
antidote, I tried to open the shutter. So, Kaito should have still been alive.
And if he was crushed by the hydraulic press after that, then we have our
Yeah,
cause
our
of
cause
death.
of death.
If that's the case, it'd mean the one who killed Kaito wasn't Maki.
It would be whoever was operating the hydraulic press. Kokichi.
Not entirely true.
Very impressive. The hydraulic press could.
Kaito could
be
have easily
the
just
cause of
pressed the
death,
button down to there.
But that's just a possibility.
What do you mean?
It's possible
Yeah.
that I killed Kaito with the press, but there's no way to know. Kaito's death could have been either the poison arrow or the hydraulic press. Both causes are possible, but you'll never be able to determine it, no matter what.
No matter what?
That's not true. We can probably solve this mystery too. Right, Shuichi?
There's always a way. Don't make me say it. No.
I hate to admit it, but Kokichi is right. We have no way to prove the cause of death.
What did you say?
You can't check the body, and you don't have any conclusive evidence. You can't deduce any more from here on out. There's no way to know what happened, but I know, because I was actually involved.
So that's what you were trying to do. You were trying to commit an unsolvable murder.
No. What, are you freaking Nagito over here?
Do you finally get it? Yep, that was my plan. The gimmick of this murder case isn't the unknown victim, but rather the unknowable culprit. No one understands but me. Only I know the answer.
Do Danganronpa 2 goodbyes big
No
Joker
more room
5.
for deduction here. Choose the culprit with your own intuition.
Kaito.
Intuition.
Are you troubled? I'm sure robots don't have intuition, right? But there's nothing you can do about it. This is just
What
how the trial
happens
goes.
if it ties?
So, who is the culprit? Maki or me? The heart-racing excitement as the...
Oh shit.
decides when it's voting time.
Oh, come on. No one's gonna figure out the truth. Let's just vote already. This won't be a problem, right, Monokuma? Because you know who the culprit is, don't you? Just like you always do.
Huh? Yes, of course.
Eh? What kind of a reaction is that?
The culprit, you say? Yes, of course I know.
Hmm? Why do you seem so flustered?
It's impossible to tell.
Flustered? Me? What are you talking about?
Monokuma, do you not know who the culprit is either?
Huh? Oh, what do you mean I don't know? What don't I know, huh?
You don't know, do you?
What does this mean? Why doesn't Monokuma know who the culprit is?
Come doesn't know. What does that tell us about this case?
Yes,
Wait,
that's
this
it.
case?
So that's what Kokichi's real objective was.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Kokichi wasn't just trying to commit a murder that we couldn't figure out. He was trying to commit a murder that Monokuma
Ding,
couldn't
ding,
figure out
ding.
either.
A murder Monokuma couldn't figure out?
But what's the point of that? Kokichi's the
No,
one
he's
who's
not.
controlling
He's the
Monokuma.
fake mastermind.
But consider
You
how
thought
the
that
evidence
little
in this case
skateboard
would be
was
cleared
good,
up.
was a bad guy.
Prior to
No.
this case, Monokuma always knew the specific details of each crime, correct?
But our page is
That
blank.
must mean that he was using some way of monitoring us.
Perhaps there are hidden cameras strategically placed to avoid our detection.
I can't say for certain, but he must be keeping watch somehow. Kokichi probably used the electrobomb to scramble
Yeah.
whatever that was.
It's
The electrobomb
impossible.
would prevent any cameras from sending video wirelessly.
Which means it wouldn't matter where the surveillance cameras were hidden.
Like I said, what's the point? Kokichi's
No,
the one
he's
who's
not.
controlling Monokuma.
Before we determine that for sure, I want to make one thing clear. If the objective were to create a crime that would stump Monokuma, the exosols,
Would have been used to stop him.
the exosols weren't protecting Monokuma.
They were holding him back.
That's it! They were watching Monokuma.
Watching him?
Yes. Remember what Monokuma said earlier in the investigation?
Exos are on autopilot and directed to only observe me.
If they were
If you
protecting
move,
him like
you would be
bodyguards, they
crushed.
wouldn't have been facing him.
If you moved, you'd be
They
crushed.
would have been scanning the area, watching us. But they weren't. That implies that they weren't watching us. They were watching him. They were trying to make sure that
So Kaito was doomed to die
Monokuma
anyway.
wouldn't go near the crime
What would it
scene.
matter if he drank the antidote? It would matter he would have lasted a whole hour longer.
Still an exercise.
Instead of Kokichi actually being able to live.
Monokuma.
I don't give a shit if it is Kokichi next anymore. I don't
The
care.
other three didn't pursue me.
So Monokuma must have been talking about Maki.
Yeah. Yep.
She didn't want to share that information because it would have linked her to the murder.
The murder she didn't commit.
It could only be Maki.
You're right.
Which, by the way, I still
So,
refuse to die for your
summarize
Maki.
this discussion.
You are just another man.
Kokichi
That is
used
not
the
fair.
electro bomb in the
Don't
hangar
ask me to die for your
exos
love.
to watch Monokuma.
That is ain't
About
right.
creating a scenario in which Monokuma has no idea who the culprit is?
I told you there's no point.
Himiko, shut the
He's the
fuck
one
up.
who's controlling Monokuma.
You're not useful.
No, Kokichi might not be controlling Monokuma at all.
What?
But Kokichi's the mastermind.
Kokichi might not be the mastermind.
Ding ding.
What?
Remember that the only reason we think that is because Kokichi told us. Monokuma
Right.
hasn't said a word about that. It's possible that Kokichi is just lying to us.
No way I lied! I'm definitely controlling Monokuma, the one who pitted humanity's last survivors against.
Right. He's a remnant of
No,
despair.
he's not.
How'd we
that doesn't necessarily mean that he's the mastermind.
He's not the
I guess.
damn
But is
mastermind.
that really
He's running up to spare
Well,
some
Monokuma?
question here.
I can't answer that without causing problems, because I gotta run this trial fair and square.
Even more reason to give us the answer. If you don't tell us the truth right now, you'll be an accomplice to Kokichi's
Meaning,
lies.
the trial won't be fair.
Does that sound like a fair game? Would you say this class trial is fair?
Yeah, tell us. Is Kokichi the real mastermind or not?
No need to think about it. You're being way too forward, you know.
Aren't you normally the forward one?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind, because that's probably part of your strategy, too. But in the interest of fairness, I suppose it's time to tell the truth. Unlike the lies you love so much, the truth should be impartial to everyone.
And what is that truth?
I'm not being controlled by Kokichi.
Damn right, yeah. Hold on. Next time I skipped it.
And what is that truth?
I'm not being controlled by Kokichi. 'Cause
Love
he's
how
not
it
the
has his portrait on
mastermind.
the exisal.
Is that really true?
Kokichi was just messing with you. I never once said he was the mastermind.
Then it was all Kokichi's lie?
Yeah, that is what that would mean. With the key from the last motive, he was the first to learn the truth of the outside world. Based on his deductions, he fabricated a lie to make you all think he was the mastermind.
I see. Kokichi's own deductions.
I'll tell you, I'm getting kind of bored with all the lying, so everything I say now will be the truth, Kenny.
His deductions got a lot of details right, though. Pretty impressive, honestly.
But what about the Exisol? If Kokichi wasn't the mastermind, how'd he control them so easily?
He just
What the
used
fuck?
Mew's remote control, right?
So the remote that Kokichi was using was made by Mew?
Oh, you didn't know? Mew not only invented the electro bomb and the electro hammer, she also made a remote control that can hijack any electronic
That's
device.
terrifying.
Kokichi just slapped a receiver on each of the exosols and took
Ah.
it for a spin.
Manipulative trickery, little
Is it
shit.
unfair to tell them all that?
Fairness has nothing to do with it. I offered up that info
Purely
out
out of spite.
Spite towards you for trying to usurp the mastermind's role and take over the game.
Well, whatever. It's way more interesting to defeat an enemy who plays dirty anyway.
What's going on? It seems like they're actually
Of course
fighting.
they are.
There's no doubt about it. Kokichi isn't the mastermind.
Were we just being dragged around by Kokichi's lies the whole time?
What were you trying to accomplish by pretending to be the mastermind, Kokichi?
Yeah! Now you're gonna be all quiet? This is so frustrating!
Then if he's not the mastermind, who is?
Why are you so certain there's even a mastermind to begin with?
Hey.
What do you mean?
Why, that's on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know.
Is
But I
there a
wanna
mastermind?
know.
That can't be. She's dead. We'd never come in contact with her.
Anyway, this conversation has flown off the rails. Let's get things back on track. This class trial is to figure out who the culprit is, not
There
the
is no
mastermind.
culprit.
So, yeah, get to talking.
I agree.
I think it was
Before
Kaito
we worry
Mamota.
about who the mastermind is or what my intent is, let's figure out the culprit!
But Monokuma doesn't know who it is. How is he supposed to confirm the results?
We don't need to worry about that. Let's just leave the decision-making to Monokuma. But you gotta run the class trial too. So no mistakes, okay?
Are you trying to get me to do something?
You've been watching us solve all these cases.
Yeah.
But you can't be a spectator anymore. You're gonna participate in the class trial from here on out.
Yes.
So, let's
Finally.
resume this class trial. Monokuma, you gotta use your brain too. This will be the final class trial. Me versus
Ooh.
Monokuma.
Get out of
versus
this damn
Monokuma?
exosoul then.
When I play a game, I intend to win. But what's considered winning in this game? Beating the other players?
No, beating the
Beating the
mastermind.
game's mastermind is the true victory. And that's how I'll win. That's why I decided to challenge Monokuma. If I can deceive Monokuma till the very end, then I'll be the winner.
You're dragging us around like this?
As I suspected, your thought process defies all logic.
But since the outside world is in total ruin, this game is the only entertainment we have. At least I can enjoy this game to the fullest and feel good winning.
You really are a remnant of despair. Your way of thinking is
Yeah.
just chaotic.
Remnant of despair. Whatevs. Let's just get
He
this
doesn't know what
started.
that is.
If the students or Monokuma don't know who the culprit is, then I'm the winner.
Don't underestimate me, or Shuichi and the others for that matter.
What?
It's just like a remnant of despair to try to assume control of the game. But these kids are all that's left of Hope's Peak Academy. If you think they're gonna make this easy for you, you better think again.
Whose side are you taking here?
Side? Isn't it obvious? Monokuma joins your party.
Damn. Okay, I'll take that. I used that really good
Who did you?
Now, let's
It's
join
50
forces and
seconds.
unravel the truth behind
Damn
this
right, I'm
case.
saying
Well, we were going to do it anyway.
Let's just ignore Monokuma. His actions are
that.
always
I love his theme playing in the background.
Yeah, let's just focus on the case.
This is not okay.
Hey, be quiet so we
This
can
is not
ignore
okay.
you.
Now, where should we start? We've already
Right.
established what Kokichi is after.
Time to solve an
He's
unsolvable
just
murder.
gonna keep talking anyway.
Time to prove
isn't he?
Naruto wrong.
In my experience, whenever you learn a new fact, you learn something else along with it.
Correct.
Yes, let's look for that.
You warmed up to him real fast. I guess you are both robots.
Monokuma's being controlled by someone. That's not fair.
Damn it!
I already know that. We need to evidence that of what I don't know about. What do you know about Fairy Kokichi's underwear being in there?
Damn it!
Oh, right. Yeah, of course. Okay, think about it. Poison. Monokuma doesn't know what the culprit is. Yeah. Sam it again.
This is it! Let's discuss the video of Kaito being crushed by the hydraulic press.
Right.
Kokichi said that he filmed that video to prove he was not the victim. But we know that Kokichi was trying to mislead Monokuma. So what about the video? It's pretty strange to present evidence that condemns you after all.
Right.
Then what kind of mistake was Kokichi trying to get me to make?
Maybe he crushed Kaito with a hydraulic press, so the cause of death would be unknown?
But if that were the only objective, there would be no need to film it. Discovering the crushed body would have been enough. No need to show us the film.
That's true.
I guess you're starting to fit in after all. If you get any cuter, I'm gonna hug you.
Huh? Really?
There must be a reason you went out of your way to show us the body being crushed.
No reason, really. That's just my twisted personality.
That's wrong. And show this video. Must have something to do with trying to fool Monokuma. Doesn't show. It does not show. Method. Oh yeah. After watching the footage. Pause. C-A-U-S-E. Victim.
The victim.
Huh?
Is it even possible?
If you show the moment of Kaito's death, of course it would lead us to believe he died. Even if we can't positively identify the body, we would still believe Kaito was the victim. And that might be exactly the mistake Kokichi was going for.
Does that mean the victims were switched?
Switched?
Then it was some other dead body that got crushed by the hydraulic press?
What?
Where would he even
He has
get
lock
another
picking
body?
skill.
There should be
Rentaro
lots
was
to
a-
choose from if you reuse the body.
If there was an unknown body, then we could guess the victim was switched.
And Taruso.
The footage showed the body being... When in the footage would they have been able to switch the victim? And we already established that the footage was not doctored in any way.
Yeah, though, you can lockpick, can't you,
Camera doesn't have
Kokichi?
any editing functions. Just play, record, and pause. Monokuma also said that no computer was used to edit the footage. Remember?
Damn it! Me and my big mouth!
Which means switching out the victim would not be possible. Also, if the victim was switched, then that would mean Kaito is still alive. We already discussed this.
It might be possible.
Huh?
There could be a trick to make the switch possible. We just haven't noticed it yet.
Oh, and what trick is that?
You said you can pause the
don't
recording.
know, do you? I already said it's impossible.
Maki's not wrong. There is a way it could be done. So we can't just give up here.
Hey, Shuichi. I'll think harder about this as well. So, can you confirm whether or not the victims switch places? If Kaito is alive or not?
Maki,
I don't like the thought that
Hey,
I killed Kaito.
I give up.
I don't want that.
Okay then.
You didn't
Let's
kill
talk about
Kaito.
the possibility that Makiro mentioned.
Himiko, if you call her that again...
Yes, please.
Oh, okay. Then let's all talk it
Shit,
over
I'll
together.
go to that. She'll go into it after. Sometimes I heard you gotta rely on your friends. You gotta rely on your
I'm
friends.
sure we'll figure something out.
You gotta
These
rely on your
guys are a
friends.
stubborn bunch. There's no trick.
That's probably another lie.
However, if the victims were switched, then how could they
No.
have been altered when we know that the footage wasn't edited?
If we could figure that out...
I knew there was a trick
Pause
to that
button.
video. Kokichi made
You can
it.
pause the recording.
100.
And there's a little stutter there. Video has a stutter.
There must be some trick to that video.
There it is.
What you all gotta figure out.
There is no trick. You can
There
check,
is
but
always
there's
a
no
trick.
editing function in that camera.
Did the placement of that camera seem suspicious to any of you? The filming angle seemed unnatural, don't you think?
The person in that video. Was it really Kaito?
Something seemed off about that video to me. When the hydraulic press stopped for a brief.
The electro bomb.
Could it be? That the video was shot at another location?
No,
Any
the
other
same
bright
friggin'
ideas?
Danganronpa 2.
Speak up!
There must be some trick to that video.
That's what you
There is no trick. You can check, but there's no editing function in that camera.
You're right, there is a.
The placement of that filming angle seemed unnatural, don't you think?
The person in that video. Was it really Kaito?
Something seemed off about that. The hydraulic press.
You noticed it too?
Could it be?
Damn it. Can-
There is no trick. You can check, but there's no editing function in that camera.
Video.
Off video to.
When the hydraulic press stopped,
Don't shoot. Fuck.
Oh no!
Wait. Yeah, it did
Must be
stutter
some trick
actually.
to that video.
That's what you all gotta know.
It it stopped for a milliminute.
Video. Really Kaito?
It's robophobic after all.
About the video. Hydraulic press stopped for a.
Same to me.
I agree.
Consent. Consensual agreement.
Kibo is onto something. Isn't it weird that the hydraulic press stopped for a second? Because when Kibo and I first investigated that hydraulic press,
Full force almost smashed him. Everything in Danganronpa matters. It didn't even stutter.
Yes, that's right. The hydraulic press kept lowering itself without stopping.
but in the video,
It stutters for just a moment. So, Kokichi, are you working with Kaito then?
Right before it crushed the body?
But why would it stop?
What's the question?
I see it.
Ding, ding, ding.
The only way to stop the hydraulic press is the force stop button.
An electro bomb went off in the hangar, which would have interfered with the safety function. there'd be no way to stop the hydraulic press unless someone used the forced stop button.
When you say someone, you mean Kokichi, right? He was the only one there.
Right.
Actually, maybe I pressed it by accident. I don't really remember. So what of it? The press only stopped for like a sec. You can't switch the victim in such a short time, can
Keep
you?
Mamota.
That's
Actually,
true.
There's also the question of how the bodies got switched while the camera was rolling. That would have clearly been caught on camera.
Oh, I see. It wasn't just the press that stopped.
ding ding ding, the camera has a pulse
If you
function.
stop something else at the same time you stop the hydraulic press.
What do you know, Mio? You did end up being useful.
I see it!
What do you know? One of the most helpful things about Mio was her skill she
The
gave me.
culprit stopped the video camera at the same time as the hydraulic press. Then, while the camera was off, they switched the body under the hydraulic press. After the body was
You can
stopped,
pause that
the
damn
press and the
recording.
camera were started simultaneously. So it just looks like the press stopped for a moment.
But in reality, it stopped for a whole while.
That's what I've been saying this whole time.
When did you ever say that?
So they stopped at the same time. The camera position did seem odd to me. But now I get it. The trick wouldn't work unless it was set up there.
Huh? Why?
To get the trick we just described to work, the camera had to be set up precisely.
It's the camera set up.
There!
Right there.
The video camera must have been set up somewhere around here.
Right.
To operate the press and the camera at the same time.
That's why the video was taken from that unnatural angle.
Correct.
If they were recording it like normal, they would have used a better angle.
And if it was recorded at such an odd angle, then
Yep.
that proves the trick was used.
Camera ink, huh? Looks like your cosplayer experience
Wow.
is finally useful.
Sumuki, you were useful too. Holy
I got
crap.
that much in class trials.
There was a reason the camera was set up there, but also a reason for the
That was a
height.
joke.
When the press was stopped, you couldn't really see who was inside it, correct?
Ding ding ding.
That was intentional. The body is mostly hidden by the press, making the swap easier.
The camera must have been placed at such a high position, so it would produce that angle.
I wonder if they used that tripod in the hangar to adjust the camera's height.
Did they get that from the warehouse too? Jeez, that place is like a 4D pocket.
You don't get to make that reference.
Then
4D pocket?
logic is correct, right?
Sounds like Doctor Who or
Use
something.
that video angle trick and switch the victim in the hydraulic press.
4D
In
pocket.
that case, Kaito is...
Before he was crushed by the press, he was swapped with a different body. So Kaito's still alive!
Well, wait just a minute.
Raimon.
What? But I just summed it up
No.
so nicely.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Himiko, the different body you mentioned.
What are you talking about?
The bodies from the other case. Wait, the mastermind?
Yeah, Kokichi isn't the mastermind, so I don't think he'd be able to produce a body to
Yeah.
switch out.
What?
Well, Monokuma, do the rules allow for a body to be reused?
Very well. I'll answer that.
You're giving in pretty easily.
Well, it's crucial information to make the trial fair. This discussion is pointless if it's not clear what the culprit was allowed to do, right?
You're a convenient mastermind, but I guess that makes defeating you worth my time.
Now then, regarding the reuse of a dead body. That is impossible! All the dead bodies have already been thrown away.
Thrown away?
The other bodies are gone? Then who did Kaito switch places with?
Kichi. They were the only ones present. Real victim was
What's wrong,
Kichi.
Shuichi?
Maki, I think I missed something very important here.
Something important?
There were only 2 people in the hangar at the time. What? What? Where's the body? Victim what? Victim what? Victim hidden. Wait. Oh, there's no eyes. Victim help. Give me another switch.
I see now.
Holy crap, my brain just went into overdrive. I don't even know how the hell I sold
Can't
that.
believe I overlooked this.
What do you mean?
There were only 2 people in the hangar at the time the bodies were swapped, which means they were working
No,
together.
really?
Huh? Working together?
The only 2 people involved in the swap were the victim and the culprit. The culprit was operating the camera and the hydraulic press, while the victim
Oh, you're
lay
good girl.
inside.
You're a good girl, Maggie.
If they switched places while the press and the camera were stopped,
What would be the purpose of that, though?
then the person who
Well,
turned the camera
Section
and the
died
press
from the
back on
poison?
was the original victim. To
Well,
put it
Maki would be
simply,
resolved,
both
and
people
Kaito would
operated
be
the
on
press and
death.
camera at different times. An impossible trick, unless the victim and culprit agreed to cooperate beforehand.
Victim and culprit cooperated?
So Kaito, yeah,
Even possible?
what's that?
It sounds bizarre, but perhaps that was the whole point. Commit a crime that was so confusing, even Monokuma would be tricked.
Jeez, this culprit's a real jerk.
Hey,
So, have you realized who done it yet?
Who done it? Who done it? You wanna know who the fuck done it? Me, motherfucker. I killed everyone. It was Nagito. Only be them.
The apparent victim we saw in the video was Kaito, which means
I wonder Kokichi seemed
was
off.
operating the hydraulic press and camera. At first, if the two of them switched while the press was stopped, then the culprit who started the hydraulic press again and crushed Kokichi
Ah,
must
shit.
be Kaito.
Maki.
So,
Don't do it,
the
Maki. I
person
don't want
inside
to
the
run
exosome
right now.
isn't
I have
Kokichi.
a heart.
It has to be
Bitch, I
Kaito.
have a heart.
What did you say?
So the culprit for this case is Kaito Mamota. That is what the ultimate detective has deduced, right?
Kaito is the culprit? What? You're joking, right? You can't be serious.
I don't
It's
want
not
to believe
serious.
it either.
It's
But
Kaito
it's the only
Mamota.
way any of this makes sense. My detective work has led me to the conclusion that Kaito is the culprit.
Is that true? Is Kaito really in there?
Hey, answer us! If you really are Kaito, then...
I'm the culprit.
Okay. I don't have the help for your bullshit.
There's just no way that Kaito can still be alive.
Maki, I don't have
Because
the
I'm
help
the
for your
culprit.
bullshit. I'm not kidding. I don't have the help for your bullshit.
Didn't you say?
I saw it with my own eyes.
I don't have the help for your bullshit. How can I? So
Kokichi
shut
drank
the
the
fuck
antidote
up.
that he stole from Kaito. There's no doubt Kaito
Haven't you
died.
noticed Kokichi's
And
been
he died
speaking
because of my poison arrow.
incorrectly this entire time? It's not
You
the way
told us you
Kokichi
didn't want to
talks.
kill Kaito, and
Yes, I never wanted to. I wanted to believe
You
that I
didn't.
didn't kill him. But the truth speaks differently.
Maybe I.
In the end, I was just
I mean-
running away from the facts.
Technically, you're the entire reason why this trial is happening, so fuck you. But that's the point. Maki, are you trying to
There was
protect Kaito?
only one antidote, so it's more likely he. This is the truth.
It's not
Maki.
decided yet. I could have still killed him with the hydraulic press. Either way, those are the two options. Monokuma knows the answer, right?
Huh? Are those the only options?
Kaito Mamota killed
Guess that's
Kokichi.
how things turned out.
No, that can't be. The person in that exosol is...
It's not Kaito. I saw
It's
Kokichi
not
drink the
Kokichi.
antidote. There's no mistake. Kaito is dead. I killed Kaito. There is absolutely no doubt.
Kokichi died to Kaito.
The tr-
Why did he agree to Kokichi's plan?
But Maki, you don't know for certain that Kokichi drank the antidote.
Really?
What?
You saw
What
him
if you
drink it right in
regurgitated
front
it
of
as
you,
fast?
but you couldn't confirm he actually did it. So maybe
You saw him drink it?
there's another possibility.
What?
By the
What are
power
you
of
talking
bullshit,
about?
I compel you.
Impossible. That's impossible. There is no other possibility. I killed Kaito.
By the power of bullshit, I'm fucked.
I killed Kaito. You're the one who's wrong. He died from my poison arrow. There's no other possibility. What do you know? I killed Kaito! You're the one who's wrong. He died from my poison arrow. There's no other possibility. What do you know? I killed Kaito! You're the one who's wrong. He died from my poison arrow. There's no other possibility. It doesn't matter what you say. I'm telling you, this is the truth. But you keep getting in the way. You're so goddamn annoying. It doesn't matter what you say. I'm telling you, this is the truth.
Get that.
But you keep getting in the way. You're so goddamn annoying. I was at the scene. So I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't run away from the truth anymore. Because I know what I saw. I was at the scene. So I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't run away from the truth anymore. Because I know what I saw. I was at the scene.
You saw nothing.
So I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't run away from the truth anymore. Because I know what I saw. I was at the scene. I saw Kokichi drink the antidote.
It ends here.
I will not lose. Kokichi pretended to drink the antidote.
Pretended to drink the antidote. He didn't actually drink it.
He pretended to drink it?
Drinking the antidote was part of his lie. Maki could only see so much through the window. She didn't confirm Kokichi drank it.
Didn't see him swallow.
I believe that Kokichi knew this and just pretended to drink the antidote. After Maki left, he gave the antidote to Kaito. There's a strong possibility that all of this was done.
How am I not dead is the possibility.
Make him cooperate.
The swapping trick required the victim and
Seriously, how the
culprit to
fuck
work
am I
together.
not dead?
Kaito's cooperation
But
was
how
essential
should
to
I
Kokichi's
refuse to
plan.
lose?
However, I don't think Kokichi would be able to sway Kaito easily.
Maki, if
He
you
would
shut
leverage.
the fuck up for the rest of this trial and stop making me debate you, I will hug you.
In exchange for his own life, you mean?
Kaito had no choice. He had to cooperate after Kokichi saved
Yeah.
his life.
It's only fair.
That's just Kaito's character. And
Yeah.
Kokichi knew that.
That's what he would have done.
He swallowed his pride with the antidote and agreed to participate in Kokichi's plan.
But didn't Kokichi make this plan? What good is it for him if he's dead?
I imagine this was all part of Kokichi's plan to
Yeah.
confuse us.
He wouldn't need to be alive.
You wouldn't think that someone would plan their own murder.
He went so far as to give up his life, just to create this mystery?
Only Kokichi could think of something so nefarious. Who else would agree to die just to execute their plan?
Again, Maki, I ain't dying for the sake of your love.
Why would he go that far?
I bet Kokichi was determined to beat me at my own game, no
Which
matter
means-
what.
Killing Kaito doesn't win the game.
But too bad. Shuichi figured out the
I
truth.
voted for Kaito!
Truth? Are you sure it's not delusion?
Delusion?
A delusion completely off the mark.
Why else would you refuse to get out of the exosome?
But who cares what you guys think? This is between me and Monokuma. I don't give a crap if the extras in this game get it right or not.
Extras?
I'm fine with being an extra.
Huh? Why?
If we're just extras, then even if we get it wrong, we won't get killed.
No, I'd still kill you all. Don't put
Yeah.
Kokichi's words in my mouth.
He doesn't give a shit. This is Monica.
But why? You're being so
It's
friendly with
Monokuma.
us.
Why would he
Monokuma
not?
gets it right, then he takes everyone's lives, yeah? But if Monokuma gets it wrong, then he'd have no right to take everyone's lives. If Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is, then this killing game can't function anymore.
Kaito, I believe in you.
Cooperating with this plan, you must have a
I
reason.
still think Kaito is the culprit. Thinking of it that way makes all the pieces fit. I will show you the truth. The truth you can't deny.
Oh, shit. Shit. We're receiving the item from Himiko, the culprit. So, it's like her. Monkey hit with the electro hammer. Culprit shoot Kokichi. Who opened the shutter and get into the thing? Let's hit by the second wall. The only antidote. Who actually drank the poison? Breathe. Assembled crossbow. The culprit in the press. Kokichi in the press. Assembled the crossbow. I almost said Kokichi. No! No! Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? This is where I fuck up. This is where I fuck up.
We can't.
Do you know how amazing that would have been? It was in the back. In the back. Are you kidding me? You're kidding me right now. I just get it right. All I have to do is get it right. That's not just get it right. Why? I just get it right. That's all I had to do. Get it one right. That's all I had to do was get that last one right. Are you kidding me? You kidding me? What I had to do. That's all I had to do was do that one fucking thing. Are you kidding me? I had 2 chances. It's not even fair. Wait a fucking minute. Did I not do that? Oh god, I can't even get it right now. Get all the answers. I already know all the answers.
This is
I
the
can't even
truth
get
of
it
the
right when I
case.
know the answer.
Let's go over the trick that Kokichi and the culprit created together. Last night, Kibo saw Himiko from the window of his lab. She was carrying a black case and heading to the Exisal hangar. When she reached the hangar, she handed the case to someone through the bathroom window. That someone is the culprit of this case. Locked in the bathroom, the culprit had asked Himiko to bring them a certain weapon. A disassembled crossbow from Maki's lab. The culprit was going to use the crossbow to challenge Kokichi to a fight. Some time passed, and Maki made her way to the hangar. She was going to the hangar to kill Kokichi and save the culprit trapped in the bathroom. However, the hangar had an electric barrier preventing her from entering. Fortunately for her, she had an electro hammer to get around the barrier, in a way. She used her electro hammer to disable an Exisal and climbed inside. She knew Exisals could bypass the barrier, so she got inside one. Around that time, the culprit and Kokichi began their confrontation. While Kokichi was checking up on them, the culprit ambushed him with a crossbow. But the culprit didn't intend to kill Kokichi. They just wanted to disable him. That's why the culprit aimed for Kokichi's right arm. If they really wanted to kill him, they would have shot him in his vitals. Kokichi reeled from the arrow, and the culprit jumped on him immediately. He didn't want Kokichi to have the chance to summon an Exisal with a remote. While they were fighting, something happened that caught them both off guard. The shutter of the hangar opened, and an Exisal stepped inside. Kokichi was definitely not expecting an Exisal to interrupt them. He pulled out his remote in an attempt to control the Exisal, But Maki leaped out of the cockpit and shot Kokichi with her crossbow. The arrow hit Kokichi right in the back, and it was no normal arrow. The tip was covered in a lethal poison from my lab called Strike 9 poison. The poison kills slowly. It seems as if Maki wanted Kokichi to confess before he died. But even with poison in his veins, Kokichi continued to spin his lies. When she had had enough, Maki tried to finish him off with another poisoned arrow. But this time, Maki was the one caught by surprise. To keep Maki from becoming the Blackened, the culprit used their body to shield Kokichi. The culprit's left arm was struck by a poison arrow. Maki remembered that there was an antidote in my lab and immediately ran off to get it. The Strike 9 poison slowly circulated through their systems and would soon kill them both. But in that desperate situation, Kokichi thought up a clever lie. He incorporated this unforeseen event into his plan to help him win the killing game. Or should I say, help him defeat Monokuma. That was Kokichi's true objective. It's why he claimed to be the mastermind. Thinking fast, Kokichi closed the shutter so that Maki could not re-enter the hangar. Thus, Kokichi's final lie was set into motion. When Maki returned with the antidote, she couldn't get back inside the hangar. So she went around to the hangar bathroom and passed the antidote through the window. But after the culprit was given the antidote, Kokichi immediately snatched it. Kokichi drank down all of the antidote while the culprit and Maki watched in horror. Maki must have been panicking, thinking the only antidote was now gone. She believed that the culprit was going to die from her own poisoned arrow. But it was all another one of Kokichi's lies. He had only pretended to drink the antidote. Maki tried desperately to break into the hangar, even slashing the control panel. But she couldn't get the shutter to open again. Defeated, she had no choice but to leave. After Maki had left, Kokichi took out another weapon. An electrobomb capable of disabling communication devices for hours. Kokichi's plan was to use an electrobomb to knock out Monokuma's surveillance cameras. That was why he commissioned Mew to make the bombs in the first place. After detonating an electrobomb, Kokichi coerced the culprit into drinking the antidote. In exchange for the antidote, Kokichi asked the culprit to cooperate with his plan. Kokichi needed to work with the culprit to execute his final lie. Under normal circumstances, the culprit would never have agreed to such a plan. But because the culprit owed him for saving their life, they agreed to Kokichi's request. Request is a generous term. It was more like blackmail. In any case, the two were now working together as accomplices in an insane plan. There was a lot to prepare and not a lot of time. They had to work fast. If Kokichi died from the Strike 9 poison, the whole plan would be ruined. After fabricating the scene in the bathroom, the culprit dragged Kokichi to the hydraulic press. this is how the swipe pattern bloodstain from the bathroom to the press was created. Kokichi, with the support of the culprit, stood in front of the press's control panel. The two of them were finally ready to execute the insane lie. While Kokichi was setting up the video camera near the hydraulic press's control panel, the culprit laid face up inside the press, draping their coat over their shoulders. Then, Kokichi activated the press and the camera's record button at the same time. The hydraulic press came down slowly, all caught on tape for us to see. Normally, the safety function would have triggered, but the electrobomb had disabled it. The press got lower and lower, and just as the culprit disappeared from view, Kokichi pressed the force stop button and the camera's pause button simultaneously. The two then switched places and also switched roles. The culprit and the victim. The would-be victim became our culprit and started up the press and camera. Kokichi had saved the culprit's life because his trick required their cooperation. He wanted to win the killing game, even if it meant dying himself. And so, Kokichi was crushed by the press, and the whole thing was caught on video. The culprit's left sleeve was dangling from the press, making us think he was the victim. Now alone, the culprit collected the video camera and tore the hydraulic press's power cord so that it could never be raised again. This would make it impossible for us to determine the identity of the crushed body. But there was another reason the victim was killed in this way. It obfuscated the cause of death, making the case that much more difficult to solve. This was all part of Kokichi's plan to create a murder not even Monokuma could figure out. With the press disabled, the culprit returned to the bathroom to flush Kokichi's clothes. Finally,
I even
climbed
did the
inside
end
the
in one
exercise
try.
high and waited with bated breath. And here they are now in this trial, pretending to be Kokichi.
Doing a
Trying to
shit
deceive
job at it
Monokuma
too.
in order to defeat the true mastermind. And that's it. That's Kokichi's
No wonder he
unidentified
doesn't
culprit
like the
trick.
remnants of the spare arm. Kaito Mamota, the luminary of the
culprit is in that
stars.
exisal. It's you, isn't it? Kaito Mamota, the ultimate astronaut. I'm right, aren't I? That's you in there, isn't it, Kaito?
Really? Is it really, Kaito?
I must reluctantly agree with Shuichi's deduction.
Man, Shuichi sure loves his crazy deductions.
Yeah.
Huh?
You're still not gonna admit it?
Admit it, but it's wrong.
But logically speaking, his deduction tracks.
In what way?
If it's really Kaito in there, he would have admitted it by now.
Exactly.
Was Shuichi's reasoning wrong somehow?
Why is Kaito still fighting me?
You claim everything is set, and that's it. You don't have any evidence, do you?
Nope.
all think the body was switched when the hydraulic press stopped for a moment. But that's just speculation in the end. No evidence to back it up. So if we reverse our reverse way of thinking, then it's likely I didn't do anything, right? It's totally possible that the body switching never happened and Kaito is dead. Not just possible. It's the actual
Except
truth.
you don't even talk like Kokichi.
Well,
Plus, Kaito
it's
grew up with
true.
his
There's no
grandparents,
proof that the
so of
bodies
course
were
he'd know
switched.
about old stuff more than Kokichi would.
No, we should trust Shuichi's deduction. I'm sure everything will be okay. This emotion I've learned, I believe you call it faith. That's what I feel right now.
That's right. We have to believe in Shuichi.
Well, I don't care either way. But if you guys get it wrong, you'll have to deal with Monokuma. What will the results of this voting time be? If Monokuma makes a mistake, he won't be able to execute anyone, right? Then it will be my victory.
Alright. Do whatever he wants to the rules. How you rude something
Come
like
on,
that?
Monokuma. Start the voting already.
Yeah, I'm getting to it. Sorry I fell short of your expectations.
I'm doing something. I'm gonna vote for Kaito first, and then I'm gonna vote for Kokichi.
But I'm pretty sure I won't make any mistakes. Cause I got the ultimate detective's airtight logic on my side.
Which is why it's Kokichi.
Can I just say something? I'd like to have one last conversation before we vote.
One last conversation?
There's more to talk about?
You see, before we vote, there's something I have to say. I just need you all to listen.
What?
All right, let's pin this down. Who is inside that exisal?
Kaito, right?
That's what you said, isn't it?
Kokichi's the one who died. And the culprit is Kaito standing right there.
Isn't that correct?
Of course not! I would never die!
I trust Shuichi.
All right, let's pin this down.
I need to lie. I'm about to lie. So
Isn't it?
leave the dumbasses, Shuichi. I need to lie.
All right, let's pin this down.
Kokichi was in the
Who
trial.
is inside that exisal?
I saw him.
Kaito, right?
Isn't it?
One who died.
I saw Kokichi.
I'll reveal the truth.
I saw Kokichi.
Kokichi, I'm sorry. I just can't lie for you anymore.
What?
What do you mean, lie?
Why did you say Kokichi?
I'm so sorry, everyone. I've deceived you
Damn
all.
it, I have this all.
Huh?
The truth is, after we found the crushed body, I saw Kokichi.
Let's lie our asses off.
You saw Kokichi?
Yes.
I sure
He
did.
threatened me, told me that if I didn't do what he said, he'd kill
I
us all.
sure did.
He wanted me to lie about what I saw, so that the trial would be more interesting. But I can't do it anymore. I have to tell the truth. Kokichi isn't dead. He's alive.
Hold on! Why did you wait until now to
Didn't
mention
you
this?
just? Didn't we
I'm so
just
sorry,
say
people,
that?
But it's true.
Really, I really am sorry, but this is the only way. I believe in what he's trying to do.
Everyone,
Fine, I
please,
was lost.
don't vote for Kaito. There's no
If you
doubt
do,
about
you'll
it.
kill us all.
Kokichi is in that exocell. He's the culprit.
Hey, Shuichi, I don't know what you're scheming, but as far as I'm concerned, you guys aren't extras at all. If you guys are wrong, you're gonna have to take your punishments like
take it.
champs. Got it?
I'm not wrong. We can't vote for Kaito.
Stop it! That's enough.
Huh?
It's over.
Really, Kaito?
If you guys
This
get
is
it
when you're
wrong
gonna
and
chicken out.
Monokuma gets it right, then you'll all get punished. There's no way I can let that happen. So, it's fine. Let's end this.
Kaito!
Why?
So, it really was you?
My bad for tricking you guys.
Why couldn't you
I'll
just let
explain
it be?
everything. But before that, it's voting time. Alright, don't get it wrong. I'm definitely the culprit. You got it? I'm the one who killed Kokichi.
You want a fucking bet? I'm not dying for her love. I'm dying for Shuichi's bromance.
Kaito, no!
It's just like you to figure it all out, Shuichi. You're really something else. So all you gotta do is believe in your reasoning. That's what detectives
Which is
do.
why it's not you.
Hey, Monokuma, let's hurry up and get this vote started.
Well said. Let's get this started then. The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face off. It's voting time!
It's no use. It's no use. It's no no use. It's no use. It's no you. It's no you. It's no you. It's no use.
You won't let me go anyone else?
It's no use. It's no use. It's no use. It's no use.
I'll run out the damn timer.
Is this... We can't let it...
Shuichi. Why? Why?
It seems the voting has finished. Now
Why did you have to get out,
let's see the
Kaito?
result. Who'll be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Why? Hey, so I get to go on stuff and kill Kaito. The same episode. And I don't even get all my coins. It's not okay.
Well, absolutely right.
Well, you all got it right, huh? Even Juichi and Maki all voted for me. Or leave. Well, I knew you guys would get along.
But you know,
Man, was there to act like Okichi the whole time. Now you sucked at it. I mean, sure, you wrote most of his own lines. Seriously, wow, look at this huge script. You wrote the whole thing. So you got a bunch of alternate lines for different events, too.
Huh.
But even so, I still had to have the... You guys couldn't tell, though, huh?
Come on,
Oh,
man.
I entirely could tell. Hey, come on, guys. Don't act so sad. You guys got it right. It's all good. Why did you kill Kokichi? Okay.
That's right.
Yeah, I should explain. Most of it's just like Shuichi said.
After Kokichi pretended
After
to take the
Kokichi-
antidote, he gave it to me. I mean,
Then he told me I would go up with his plan.
hey!
Plan? What plan? I've been thinking this whole time. A little plan to throw the master.
What?
I'm off guard. What are you talking about? You're the mastermind.
Ah.
No, that was a lie. I only pretended to be the mastermind. Pretended? You all fell for it, but you know, I prepared a bunch of stuff. Like this remote control, I had Mio make it. See, I smashed my courtyard using going to making him a murderer. That's just to make you guys think I was the mastermind.
What?
The hell? Why'd you do all that? I pretended to be a mastermind. To end this boring killing game. To end it? If I showed you the despairing truth, you guys wouldn't want to go outside anymore. Or end the killing game. Instead, this happened. And died by Maki's hands. Why do you think this happened? Why do you think Maki tried to kill me? Why do you think the killing game started again? What?
Oh, man.
He's the true mastermind instigated it. I'm certain of it. He made a move without us noticing. Thanks to that, everything is
Hold
ruined.
on.
The true mastermind instigated it? Whoever that person is, they also instigated Maki's actions too? Yeah, they probably tried to eliminate me because I tend to be the mastermind.
What?
Could it be?
Maybe you make me remember the truth was what the mastermind wanted.
Hmm.
Maybe the true mastermind had us use the flashback lights so we would target Kokichi as remnant of despair. So the flashback light itself was the true mastermind's trap all along. They expected us to target Kokichi once we remembered he was a remnant of despair.
Okay.
So I didn't expect it. That's why I talked about the true mastermind. But even so, it's still rather convenient for the true mastermind. We're all just students of the Peak Academy and our fates are tied to the remnants of despair. Never would have imagined that fate would bring us to Kokichi's murder. Plays too nicely for the true mastermind. I didn't know about the flashback light. Guess it's a little mystery for you. Anyway, like I was saying,
You know,
then who is the true mastermind? Who knows? I don't know
But-
either. It doesn't matter. We can't lose. This game is pointless unless you win. So I thought of a special plan. I'm not afraid of losing. My plan will help me win.
huh?
Alright, yeah, but this is the plan to throw out the mastermind. It's not that difficult, Kaito. I need you to kill me.
What?
What?
I mean,
The plan was to make a case where the victim was unknown. And then the victim, Monokuma, tricked Monokuma into thinking I was the victim, so he'd mess up. He ruled that either Maki or Kokichi were the blackened, and I'd throw myself in Monokuma's ruling. And I'd show myself Monokuma's ruling would be invalid. If Monokuma's ruling was invalid, the killing game would end. That's what I'm most curious about. What
that's
makes you
right.
think it would end? Yeah, I asked Kokichi about that myself. Why would Monokuma care if he messed up on who the blackened was?
Well, you know.
Even if it's Monokuma or the true mastermind, they can't break the rules as they please. Being unfair like that isn't
Hold
allowed.
up.
What do you mean? Death games are meant to be watched. If no one was watching, there'd be no reason to be such a stickler about the rules. There'd be no point in making this killing game in the first
But-
place. Being a stickler about the rules, making the game interesting, that's why I agreed to my virtual plan.
Means.
Which means Monokuma is aware that someone is watching us. In which case, I have no doubt that this death game is being shown to someone.
What did you say?
But
Yeah.
That's right, the flashback light is the reason we even remember that. Might have been right. Why have a death game if no one's watching? I'm not sure about it at first, but after this quest trial, there's no doubt.
Listen up.
Monokuma can't do whatever he wants. He's bound by the rules of the game. That's why you couldn't afford to get the culprit wrong.
Yeah.
Why you relied on Shuichi. Just like Kokichi said, this game's rules matter so much. Someone's watching. That's true, then who?
Hey.
Who is watching this? Who can say?
You guys.
Honestly, I was just happy you guys cooperated with me.
Well,
Humans love to help. They jump at any opportunity to
Well,
extend
then-
a helping hand. Then here's another question. Who are you really? Kokichi Remnant of Despair is not the mastermind. Who's the true mastermind? Is it Remnant of Despair or...
What?
Hey,
Nah.
Kinda hard to ignore such an annoying guy.
Jeez.
Jeez, what else has he planned his evil scheme for this?
What?
Yeah, we're
Don't
killing
screw
you.
around.
What are you talking about? You want me to kill you? I figured you react like that, but are you sure you're okay with that? Because if this poison kills me, then Maki would become the Black End, and her crime would be exposed so easily. That happened to Maki and I would have died for no reason, right? Which is just what the true mastermind expects.
What?
Whoa,
You?
damn it. It's plain dirty. That's why you gave me the antidote. I am the ultimate supreme leader. There are no deaths I would sink to, even if I have to sacrifice myself. Anyway, this is our chance to end this killing
Ruin
game.
this killing game.
You have to kill me so we can win and ruin this killing game. We'll bring the true mastermind to everyone who's watching. We'll bring him down to utter despair. Then everyone who died can rest in peace. You're gonna die soon. Can we get this started already? You're seriously crazy, dude. But you know, I wasn't born, right?
that punk.
Nah.
No, I agreed to his plan once I heard the words, ruin this killing game.
Jeez.
He was crazy, but come with some crazy plans. You need a crazy plan in order to stand a chance against Monokuma. I bet on that chance. I don't have any other choice, because I'm out of time.
What?
Could it be?
You mean
What
your
are you
health?
talking about?
My bad.
Ah, my bad, that was a lie. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I'm saying I'm on my limit just talking.
But you know,
I gotta wonder how this happened. I don't remember at all. I was fine during the middle exam for my training.
Could it be?
Must be the virus. Virus?
If I remember correctly,
One of the plagues that caused our planet to crumble. Virus carried spread across the globe. Both Peak Academy along with the rest of the planet was in danger of extinction. Even though we had come so far and triumphed over so much despair, we almost wiped out in an instant.
could it be?
This must have something to do with the virus. Alan didn't use the flashback light, so he might not remember it.
well,
Perhaps the virus was dormant when you were selected for the Gopher Project. Doesn't affected the whole time.
jeez.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I guess I'm pretty cool, huh? I guess I knew this was coming, that's why I agreed to go Goose
But you
plan.
know.
When I found out about the plan, I thought it was pretty
Hey,
awesome.
so
If you dropped me a full outline of it, I freaked out when I read it. It was a pretty good plan. I thought it might be a good amount of humor. But I knew sure could see it right through it in the end.
well done.
What? That's exactly how it went. Nice job, Chuichi.
Well
You're
then.
really something. Kaito, did you? Yeah, I knew you guys figured everything out. So I was able to get on board with Kokichi and lie to you like that. Even if I messed up stuff during the trial, I knew Shuichi would see right
That's my
through it.
sidekick.
Just what I expect from a sidekick. You knew I'd see it through. Why?
Nah.
He wasn't part of it, but it would be a huge
I
success.
mean,
I wanted to be the mastermind. We got closer to true mastermind later. There's gotta be a hint that leads to the real truth.
yeah.
Real truth? Yeah, no doubt. That's why Kokichi gave his life. Talk as if he was your partner, and you had him so strongly before.
What?
Oh, it is guts. Honestly, I'm still pissed off at him. He's got through so much crap to the end. I went even beyond that. He's learned savage shit.
Hey,
It's getting hard to breathe, so
Hey,
please,
so-
can you... Hey, can I ask one thing? You want to ruin this killing game, but you kept saying how fun this game was. That was a lie, obviously. That was a lie, obviously. The game they were forced to play be fun. I didn't think this game was fun to survive. I had to lie to myself. Little bastards created this game to torture our lives and the shit's enjoying it. Don't piss me off. That's why I'm willing to do whatever it takes to end this game.
Huh?
That could have been a lie too. He probably just said it so adorable of him. Is it really a lie? That his dying words may have been
It's
the
a
honest
lie.
truth.
But
I think he was telling the truth. Maybe that's what lying is all about. Truth is in the eye of the beholder, huh? Kokichi was the very embodiment of a lie. Pretty much wraps up my explanation. Now, finally, I need to apologize to Shuichi. What? Me? To be honest, I was jealous of you. Jealous? Because you always saved us, you know? Your detective skills kept us alive. You were just way too cool, and I got frustrated. So that's why I was so harsh on you. My bad.
That's wrong.
Hey, no, Kaito, that's
Hey.
not true. I was always so confident because you were there for me, Kaito. And then you made me your sidekick. Said that you'd take responsibility. That's why I can do all this. If you didn't talk to me back then, even now I'd be... Kaito!
what?
That's gonna be okay, I'm about to die. You sure are, Bucko, because it's punishment time. Punishment?
I won't let you kill him.
Oh?
So what?
Indeed.
Yes, I've been determined to fight back for a while now.
Kaito.
No, stop. No, Kaito, I can't. I can't let you die, Kaito. I don't care if you're sick. I don't care if you're dying. I won't let Monokuma touch you.
What was that?
Hey, hey!
Huh?
What?
Hmm.
Those closest to it's mourn. But if you could somehow cycle that life,
That's nice.
Hey!
you talking. No.
Rise and shine, Earth Sign! With our powers combined, we are the Monocubs!
Huh?
By the way,
Hell yeah!
What did you say?
Hey,
The story, these Monokubs are lazy. It's on way though.
thank you
Like they're brand new
so
characters.
What was that?
You
Guys
guys.
are just irreplaceable. And now it's replaceable with the Monokubs. But finding other people to participate in a killing game is far easier than using that thing.
oh well.
Finding other people?
Hell yeah!
Hey, hey! Shing!
Shut up. I won't let you kill him.
Stop. Even if you fight the exit souls, you'll just get killed, damn it. No control was the last electro bomb crushed in Paris.
No.
Makuro, I'm full rip. I've always fought to kill, but this is the first time I fought to protect someone. Huh? I've never given a nickname like Makuro either. You, I've never had someone as stubborn as you before. I've never fallen for someone before. Makuro. Maki,
No.
I don't want this to end.
I won't
There's
let
a
you kill
storm.
him.
Well, I won't let you kill Kaito. I absolutely won't let you.
My bad.
Makuro, I'm sorry, but that's not an option. I don't have as much time left as you think. I'm fine just to stay standing.
Hey, so
Makuro, I asked you before. What's your enemy? How you hated even yourself so much? Wasn't that the reason you tried to distance yourself from
That's right.
others? Said that you didn't deserve death if I was killing you. That was your enemy. But not anymore, huh? You're alright now. You fought for a guy like me, now you can learn to like yourself. Hey, don't cry. Can't you send me off with one last smile?
I believe in you.
You guys too. Not gonna allow any tears. Send me off with a bang.
Okay.
Alright, Kaito. I
I'll
won't
endure
cry.
it.
I think it's a bit too late for that. I can't cry, even if I wanted to. Sorry about the wait, Monokuma. You can go ahead and start now.
Dong dong dong.
Hey,
But let me just say this to a true mastermind controlling
get
Monokuma.
ready.
Better get ready. Our friends aren't gonna lose to you. That's all.
Please.
I'll leave the rest of you guys in this ridiculous killing game.
Please do not worry.
We'll end it, so please, don't worry.
Shuichi.
And Shuichi, never forget, not alone. You have friends, don't try to do everything by yourself, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, Kaito.
The impossible is possible.
Don't forget, the impossible is possible. All you gotta
Okay.
do is make it so. Yeah. Thanks, Kaito.
Maki roll.
How long are you gonna cry? You should smell. Of course, my bad for making you cry like that.
All right.
Let's end this with a
Kaito
bang.
Mamota,
Special
Luminary of
punishment
the
suit to
Stars.
Luminary the Stars.
Okay.
Get ready.
Oh yeah, well screw you. I'm not gonna die the way you want.
Punishment time!
Kaito has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is the first execution shown in the first game. Something similar at least. Kibo? Oh no. Something just went off of Kibo's head. That's not a good thing. Kaito,
Right?
Kibo, are you okay?
Well,
I'm fine, more importantly.
hey!
What's the matter, Monokuma? Is that Kaito won?
Because
Okay?
Yeah.
It's Kaito's victory.
What was that?
Hell yeah.
Pissed off much?
Hey.
That's right.
School regulations, so you're gonna follow regulations, huh? The reason you want rules is because you're shown this to someone.
Well,
That's wrong.
That's enough. Enough of your bullshit, Monokuma. I made a promise to Kaito. I will end this killing game. I gave Kaito's death meaning. I swear. I will keep my promise.
You're right.
Well, actually, Pops!
they're so cute. Ooh, fidget, fidget.
Yeah,
My widow cubs.
So long,
I don't care, Mama Cubs.
Huh? Why, you're really bugging me.
Can keep going, you're going for a long time.
Huh?
Flashback light.
What?
What?
Could it be?
So, okay. Remember that despair is the only choice you have.
No, that's wrong. You think so?
Where there is no hope. After that, I also don't remember how I got back. Took all I had just to accept the reality that Kaito was gone. Not just Kaito, Kokichi too. Someone we all trusted and someone none of us trusted. We lost them both. Now I'm getting closer to discovering the true mastermind.
Such despair.
That didn't sound right. Later that night, I found myself standing in that one spot in the courtyard. Place where Kaito and I were trained together. My heart felt crushed. There was a loss and guilt and hopelessness sinking in my chest. But still, I stood there.
Well,
What are you doing?
Ah,
Wow,
Hey.
Maki.
okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Maki, I'm sorry.
what?
I was the one who dragged Kaito into that corner. It's like how I ended up betraying everyone important to me. It's all my fault.
Well,
Huh?
I didn't get a trial.
hey,
Okay.
Yeah, lonely. I feel so lonely and so sad. I don't know what to do. The reason I'm still alive right now is because of Kaito. If he hadn't been my friend,
that's
I
right.
would be
Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
grateful. I'm not going to wallow in pity. How much I appreciate all
You're
the
right.
things he did. Yeah, I guess it's the same for me. I want to show my appreciation too. Show that our friends who've passed on don't want to see us miserable. Thanks.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Ah.
Tsumugi, Himiko.
Huh?
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 Yeah.
Where's Kipo?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. But where's Kipo? My friends are my hope. That's adorable. That's adorable. That's right, I have friends. Not just my friends here, but also friends who have died. They all gave us their hope too. That's why I'm going to live. I want to live for everyone who died. Fear cannot defeat me. I will hold on and survive no matter what. Thank you, Kaito.
Let your sweat wash away all your sadness, fear, worry, and hardships. Just start moving your body and your pain will become memories before you know it.
Then you should train too.
Well, I don't have anything to worry about. 'Cause, I mean, I'm Kaito Mamota, Luminary of the Stars.
Hey! No fair, Kaito!
Kidding each other.
Hey!
Have you seen Table?
Huh?
Table? I don't know.
But
Table, where are you?
It's quiet. Too quiet. And yet, this silence is quite refreshing.
He knocked off his receptor. He
I
can't
used
hear.
to hear my inner voice with perfect clarity. It would fill me with the power of hope, guide me along the right path. I can't hear it anymore. All I hear now is silence. That silence means my will is now my own. Even if despair is all we have to choose, even if hope no longer exists, I will never give in to despair. I will end this. No matter what, I will force this to end. This school, this ultimate academy for gifted juveniles, is steeped in despair.
Holy shit. That is terrifying.
And I will destroy it.
And there were 5. Galactic jacket. That's not okay.